Good evening and welcome to RockSingle. I am your host, Tyron Joe, and we thank you for joining us as we rock truth or absolutely nothing at all. We live in a society today where truth, even before our very eyes, is consistently questioned, criticized, and altered to fit a person's ideology of God's original intent for the kingdom and for mankind. We believe that the Bible, our kingdom constitution, is inspired, infallible, inherent, and the final authority for all. Rock Single is founded on He, who is the original point of reference for all things to come through eternity. The Rock Single podcast is a cross cultural response to the economic and social climate of today's relationship scene. Rock Single will teach you how to maneuver and still be kingdom minded throughout your relationship experiences. Our aim is to help repair the fallen and broken man with the kingdom mindset. The podcast seeks to inspire, enlighten, and highlight upcoming and established local kings and queens of character while promoting Black consciousness and awareness of who we are and to whom we belong. Kingdom Renaissance Cross Country. Let's rock truth. Welcome. Good evening, everyone.
Good
Ain't
evening.
that peculiar?
Hey, Aunt.
Good evening. How y'all doing?
Good, good.
Good.
See,
Chilling,
I see,
chilling.
I see, Ant is inside the house.
I know, right?
Look
Finally
at
got
him.
on
He
the
inside the
show.
house. He not in the car.
I finally got in. Finally.
Right, like Batman on the move. You got to open your curtain so you can see the bat signal in the air. You know when they calling for
Mm,
you.
right. Look like we missing the queen tonight. Hope all is well. But I need to call some people to the witness stand. Really, everybody about to get called to the witness stand. So we're gonna start with the doc. Put Doc on the camera real quick. We're gonna start with her.
Oh,
This before we even get started with the show. I gotta call some people out today. Really,
okay.
I was gonna call out the wordsmith. The wordsmith not here, so I gotta call out the doc. So Doc and the wordsmith on Saturday, they was up there cooking chocolate chip cookies and raspberry icing, right?
That's not at all what it
Going,
was, but
going,
okay.
going in.
Let me tell my story,
Going in.
please. Let me tell my story. They was up there cooking. They talking about, well, I'm not celebrating no Valentine's Day. Acting like we don't know what's going on. But you know what? I went to work later that night. I went to work because I had to work the third shift. And while I was driving, I thought about it. I was like, hold on. Their meal was cookies and ginger ale. I know they weren't gonna sit there and eat their cookies and ginger ale by themselves. So they tried to play me. I knew somebody was coming over. All right, that's all I had to say. I had to flame you, dog. I had to get you.
Actually, funny story. I got real single that day.
What?
Yeah, no, it's funny because like he thought that I was gonna like not do my show for him. I was like, "Who are you, sir?" See, and that's what it was. He wasn't humble enough for me because remember the definition of
Wow.
humble was having the power to do something but not
Wow.
doing it for someone else's benefit. So yeah, my benefit would have been him not expecting me to not do my show.
So he dumped you over there?
Yeah. He was
What?
upset. He was heated. And he was even more mad because I
Ah!
didn't care. And I was
So
like,
he,
oh, I'm sorry.
Ah!
That's the
so he
character.
jealous, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know that he wanted me to care on top of all of that. So I was like,
He probably see Doc. He probably had a lot planned for you. See?
I mean, from what he said, he did, and I mean, I wanted to go. Like, I went and got new pants, like that I could fit, and all. I even got some nice little flats. I went to Old Navy. Like, I had, and I rushed
And he
and did
wants you to
this
be there all
before the
day.
show, and I rushed and did it before the show. So I'm like, I'm rushing. I'm all frazzled and stuff, getting ready, getting on the show, trying to be ready for this date, and I never went on the date.
Dwayne ain't nothing but some puppy love. He'll be back tomorrow.
Oh
Give
no,
it,
I'm
give it
good.
time, Doc.
Nah,
Give it
nah, I'm
He
time,
don't.
good.
Doc.
He don't. Nah.
He'll be
Nah,
back. He'll be
no,
back
no,
now.
no. And then he said, "Don't call him tomorrow." Don't worry, I won't.
Hey,
I don't.
Wow.
I don't
he
chase nobody.
he said
There's
Wow.
that because
too
he
many
knew it was a
people.
rap. He knew it was a rap.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
All right, bring King Dwayne to the stand, please, because we got to get him. And guess what? I'm also get myself too, so everybody getting this. So
Straight up.
bring King Dwayne to the stand. All right, King Dwayne.
What's the deal?
He on Facebook the other day. Taking he said he wasn't taking women out on lavish lunch dates, but come on, y'all. King Dwayne was at a restaurant where wait, was it Benny Hunter where they cooked the food right in front of you? Was it Benny
No,
Hunter?
listen, and I don't know if Doc Ock know about this place, but it's in Evergreen, Oakland. It's called Cheatone. Man,
Yeah.
place was it's my spot. It was banging. Will know about this place. He ain't on here tonight, but he know about Cheatone. He introduced me to Cheatone.
But
So
what man goes to these places by
hey,
himself?
somebody who serves himself first. I'm a king.
I'm telling you. Hey,
Understand that I'm a king,
That's
baby.
right. That's right. Yeah, you do supposed to take yourself out
Hey,
before you take somebody else.
hey, had the sushi laid out, all
I
that.
seen him. I seen
exact.
him.
I tried out. It's a nice little sushi place down on Damon.
Yeah, yep.
And I went
Okay.
there by myself.
I was
It
like, he
was
out there
fine.
treating him. He's like, nah, I'm treating myself.
Yeah, I
But I
got
know they was jealous though. I know they was jealous. Like, why you take yourself? You could have took me.
what you might have a chance of having. No, I'm just playing. But look, it's this other spot. I don't know if y'all familiar with Monster, Indiana. It's this little surf and turf
Oh
spot.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I gotta try them out, man, because my this couple that I'm cool with, they've been hyping it up real smooth.
Okay, okay.
It's by Centennial Park. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay. Ah, yeah. Hey, do a video.
oh
Drop
yeah,
the video. Make sure ain't nobody with you, because if it
right,
is,
right,
it's a route. It's a
yeah,
route. I you hey, I'm about to bring myself to the stand because everybody tripping off on me. Because I went to a buddy's. I do recording. I do band concerts and recordings, and I went to my buddy's concert to record their concert on Sunday, but I forgot that they have half naked dancers that be up there. So when people was watching the video, they like, "What you done got yourself into?" And so I got hit up in the inbox too, talking about some, "Oh, this where you at? You could have been with me, but I see you up here with the live strippers." I like, hold on, that's pump your brakes real quick. Pump your brakes real quick. I'm here working. I'm here
Oh,
working. It look like they working too. I'm like, all right, we all working. We all getting paid. Let's get it.
crazy.
scared
It's
money
crazy.
don't make money.
Right, right.
Right. Facts.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, they tried to get me even what's her name? She was like, what y'all doing up in there? I was like, hey, and then and here go a little known Black History fact. The owner of the club is a woman.
What?
And she knows how to get that money. That's how she get it. She
Okay.
have half naked dancers. They not strippers. They just wear revealing clothes.
So,
She got them. And during this height, her
look like vocal
servers,
dancers.
yeah, her servers is like half naked too when it's hot, and she know how to get that money. Cause seriously, they go as soon as the man come through the door, they go straight to the man, and you know what man gonna resist that?
Right.
Hello. So they getting that money. They getting the money. So yeah, I
Well,
talked
if
to the
they
owner one
looking
day.
for a nutritionist slash wellness coach,
What they gonna do?
hey,
What they gonna do with that up there in the club? I mean, they
I
could
mean,
use you though.
hey,
They
they got
could
to get
use you though.
they got to have their bodies right.
True. That's
The better
true.
the
That's
body, the
true.
better the tips. If that's
That
what
is
they're working
true.
on,
That is true. That is true. Yeah, they
they'll
will
tip
need
you
you.
just so you come back and bring another drink to the table and
You
leave
know
again.
what? Next time I talk to the
You ain't
owner,
even
I'm
want
gonna
the
put a
drink.
word in for you. I'm like, I know this chemist in this chemist in Ohio. She just got her heart broken, and
Oh man.
Not her.
she would love to be a part of the establishment here. Let me know what job you want me to give her.
Crazy.
Not just got my heart broken. Oh.
Crazy.
All right, let's go ahead and start this show. All right, and we got a real good one. We doing part two. Hold on.
Okay.
Man, I gotta get the correct wording right. Hold on, cause I don't want to mess this up.
Right.
But yeah, y'all gonna like this one right here. Hold on. Hold on. All right, there you go. Part two of Kingdom courtship. How do you represent you to others? So we're gonna do a quick recap. And what we spoke about last week was knowing how to properly represent yourself to the public. And we talked about that tuna casserole, dish.
At
The
the
tuna cas
potluck,
yeah, the
don't
tuna
do it.
casserole dish you make for a potluck. You know how you want it to look because here go some things about that tuna casserole that we didn't dip into. Is that okay? The pan that the tuna casserole came in might be nice and beautiful, but then when you dip into it and eat it, it might not taste too good, or it could be vice versa. So how are you? Are you a person that wear nice fancy clothes, but you got some screws missing up top? So that's those are some things that need to be addressed. Another thing, I know a lady, I know of a lady. She brought a chocolate cake to a potluck, and the people was like, "Man, that chocolate cake look like it's leaning." And so when the lady told him why the chocolate cake was leaning, then that said a lot about her. She said it's leaning because her cat bumped up against it.
And you still brought it?
Yes, still brought it. And this is at a
Oh.
potluck. This is why I don't do potlucks. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh.
and if I'm going to do, I'm doing it with immediate family that I know. But other than that, no, I can't. I can't be eating
She
everybody.
sounded like she was cooking with the cat in the kitchen.
Facts.
Yeah, cat probably jumped up
Like
on the
on the countertop.
jumped up on the counter.
Yeah,
We,
that's
we
a no
can't
for
we
me.
can't we can't do that one.
So today we want to move the conversation to can friends, do you hold your friends accountable, and do your friends hold you accountable? Like, as far as we're gonna keep it basic, as far as say y'all having girls night, Doc, and everybody gonna be wearing their nice clothes and everything, but somebody coming out with something that ain't up to date, and you like, Doc, you put them to the side like, I'm gonna need you to take that off. You part
Yeah, then they wearing something out of our closet.
Yeah,
That's easy.
you
That's an
part
easy.
of
Yeah. Oh yeah.
a sorority, so y'all do that all the time, right?
Yeah, that's easy. I got a
Okay,
better top that'll go with that girl. Come on.
okay, but
It
then
ain't
but
even got
that's
to
what
be a
I'm saying.
conversation.
Thing is, it's been a minute since I've been on the clubbing scene, and I remember back in the day when I used to go clubbing, I used to get kicked out of the club because I have women coming up talking to me, and sometimes I might, bruise their ego a little bit. Like, okay, there's one lady I was trying to be nice, but I promise you, she, she a big girl. She was a pretty girl. She was big, but she was dressed in all white. So in the back of my mind, I had two things juggling, like fresh roll of toilet paper, ice cream cone. Fresh roll of toilet paper, ice cream cone. I mean, her girdle. You can see her girdle. Look, like, for real. You can see her girdle. You can see the imprint of her girdle. You can see bra straps and all that. I'm like, I ain't supposed to see that on your outfit if you out in the club like that. Talk to me,
That
dog.
that means the clothes were too tight. Cause the undergarments, the girdles and stuff are, that means that she put effort into how she looks and she presents herself. 'Cause it's a lot of big girls I know that don't wear girdles and then try and wear those same clothes, and then it, like, they look uncomfortable in it,
But here's the question.
and then also it just doesn't flatter their shape. So if you put a girdle on, you can make a shape even if it ain't one there, and then
But what is the
whatever you put
girdle
on, you can
used
make it
for?
look good.
What is the girdle used for? To
It's
cover up something?
no, not even really. It's to reshape what's there. Like, if you could
Oh, okay.
obviously tell she was a big girl, and you could already see that she was wearing a girdle, so she wasn't hiding anything. You already knew what was going on. But
But I'm not
but the
supposed to.
first thing that's gonna catch your eye is the shape, not that. Oh, I know that shape ain't really her shape. I know she wearing a
Okay.
girdle. Like, you just gonna be looking at the shape. That's what and that's the key. Is just to catch your attention. It's not really to fool you, because you gonna know it's a girdle under there. Like,
But I ain't supposed to know there's a girdle up under there,
it
right?
doesn't matter. I mean, like if she put more effort into it, yes, you wouldn't know that there was a girdle under there, but like
Yeah.
you would assume that there was something going on. Like, she not.
Me, honestly, I don't. You know what? I don't even suggest that a woman should wear a girdle. I'm just saying, let that naturalness show. Hello.
I mean, it works. It just depends on what you're wearing. Cause like some stuff, like you would need a girdle for because it doesn't stretch. So,
Oh, okay, okay.
but yeah,
I don't know women's
like
fashion. I
it's
don't.
certain dresses that have the zip up dresses. It just makes it smoother, and it make it like
Uh,
it's a look. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like wear like like jogging to an interview. It's kind of like that situation. So
Yeah,
if you're ready to dress up, then like do it so that that you look nice. Like you can wear a girdle, you can not wear a girdle, wear something bigger. Then like I don't know, like because it's going to look bad if the clothes look too small on you,
right.
and if you wear a girdle, it makes it so they don't look too small on you.
okay. Cause yeah, seriously, it was like ice cream, cold, fresh roll, toilet paper. Hey, Dwayne. Hey, do you let your boys? You let your boys when y'all used to hit up the sing? Did you let your
Not a can
boys?
of
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, look,
Somebody said a can of biscuit.
man, crazy.
Real
Nah, man, I think, man, it's
Michelin man.
I've had guys, some of my guys come at me like, look, throughout all my life, from haircuts to shaving to wearing a certain thing, and me vice versa. You every relationship that you have, you're building up equity, you're building up credit with a person. So these are situations that we assume that we built up the credit. Like what Ak was talking about. You built up the equity with somebody and the credit with somebody to have the confidence and the trust to be able to say those type of things, and they know you're saying it with care and not trying to hate or trying to shoot them down. That's the key, the motive behind or the spirit behind what you're saying, because I think it goes right back to if you're working somewhere, they tactfully tell you things, you know what I'm saying, and then sometimes they don't. But the biggest thing that people seem to tiptoe around is the smell. Nobody wants to tell somebody, "Hey, you're not smelling too good. Your hygiene is a little off." You know what I'm saying? So I think when you build that rapport with people, in certain ways you can relate things to people. So I mean, there's been many times I've had to let them know, like, man, look, man, hey, man, it's time for a shower right now. You know what I'm saying? Especially we both came from the gym. I'd have stayed over, like I would stay over my guy crib when I go out of town, Indianapolis or something. We'll hoop 6 in the morning. We all sitting around. I be done took my shower. Oh, brother, go take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Right. Like I
So
left the bathroom wide open for you, Doc.
yeah,
So so what if you tell them that they smell and then they say they don't?
I've never experienced.
That's the hard part right there.
I've never
Then
experienced
you just
that.
start looking at it like,
Yeah, I've never experienced that, but I would, man, look, I think that you would have to kind of like at least like, look, come on, take it from me on this one. Just trust me on this one. You know what I'm saying? And then if they don't, what I'm saying, go with it, then hey, that's denial. Because
but
I mean, nobody is hard telling them, and then sometimes hard receiving it, of course, as well. So you just try to get the message relayed in love without seeming like you're just trying to make them look bad. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you. That's how you can tell if you got a true friend or not, or if you a true friend. Because seriously, some people like for real. Some people can't handle it. Like I know guys that I've been knowing for years. For real, guys I've been knowing for years, and I try to tell them something about themselves. Oh, da 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 da. Da.
throw the
See,
phone
Yeah,
at his
see,
head.
Ty,
yeah. Will.
I'm looking at our face. I'm
No,
like,
I'm looking at it too. I mean, hey, that's a creative way to do it. Just throw the soap at them, like man.
Time
Yeah,
to be baptized.
they
yeah,
gonna
man.
start singing "Take Me to the Wa,
Oh no! I just
take me to."
Crazy.
Oh man, but yeah, that's how you know if you got a real friend tonight. Cause I'm gonna tell you something that happened to me one time. This is crazy. I was hanging out with the homies, and like them shirts that wrinkle easy, real easy.
Yeah,
Man, I had ironed that shirt, and I was like, man, I don't. It was like maybe 3 or 4 hours before we was gonna be at the club, and I was like, man, I don't want to take this shirt around with me like that. So I just put the shirt I put this shirt in this little bag, but I had it pressed, so I'm like, all right, it ain't gonna wrinkle up.
So you had the rayon shirt. That's what you had.
Man, that's what it was, man. This was years ago. By the time I got ready, we pulled up, right in front of the club. You know how we doing in the car. You just throw your shirt on.
Right.
Got out the car. I looked. I was like, dog, man, this shirt done got wrinkled. And my homie got out and he walked right up. He said, man, that shirt wrinkled. Take it off. Told me to take it off. He was like, and what I had on up before that was a polo. He said, just wear the polo. Sure did. I took that off, wore the polo, still got the numbers.
Okay,
I was
because it's
trying. I was
you,
trying to
not the
dress up though.
shirt.
Yeah, I was trying to dress
Yes.
up, but yeah, I just took the shirt off. Yeah, but I mean, but thing is, it was all in love. Wasn't nobody's feelings was hurt. None of that. Oh,
Okay.
there go brother Will.
Hey,
Still
How
Will.
rocking
y'all
the
doing?
turtles.
Okay. I
What you know
Leonardo.
about that? What you know about that, Doc?
What? Hold
What you
on,
know
y'all.
about that, Doc?
Hold on. Watch. Slow
Doc too
down,
young.
cause
She too young.
no, cause I used to play fight with my cousins to some Ninja Turtles.
Doc don't know.
I don't know. I was a little too live for the opening scene from one of the movies, and I like did a kick, and I like slipped, like my other foot like slipped from
Really?
under me. Oh yeah, it was yeah, and I hit the floor hard, but I was back up. I was back up like nothing ever happened. That's that youth. I can't do that now. If I fall, I'm down.
I
I'm
think
down.
I,
Ooh,
I
you
think
can't
we
do the drop kick.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think we all been there a few times with the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. I used to try to do all the moves. I used to
But
try
for
it,
some
but
Yeah.
for some reason I was always designated Master Splinter for some reason. I don't know
oh, really?
why. Every time.
Hey, ah, hey, man, it was like,
What is this
whoa,
shirt?
whoa, the shirt.
Hey, that's what you
The
was wearing?
easy wrinkle
No, not with no flowers. Not with no flowers. I wasn't
That's
wearing
that
that.
weekend at Bernie shirt.
vacation,
Right.
right?
Yeah, but
Hey,
yeah, it was kind of like that material though. It was kind of like that material.
hey, speaking of the club, you talk about the club, Will. You remember the night we tried to go to the club that made us leave because we had khakis on?
What?
Well, they wouldn't let y'all in
No,
with the
what was that?
khakis.
Will probably don't even remember that. It was way back then. We working at Walmart, right? So all the guys get together. Me and my guy Sylvester, all of us. You know what I'm saying? And I was the dude known for just dressing preppy. So man, they look, man, you can't come in with that, blah blah blah. I'm like, man, I got the khakis. I'm dressed like the white boy. You know what I'm saying? Man, they
What was you
Wow.
supposed to put on? Some jeans or something?
I forgot what the attire was, man, but we had never been there. We just thought that, you know what I'm saying? So we get to the door, they got this stipulation. I'm like, man, I done dressed like this on purpose, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I never went
It
to a club
sounds
like that.
that was the excuse they used to keep y'all out. But
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
that's
in
what it
Highland. It
sound
was in
like.
Highland, matter of fact. I don't even think they got it open no more.
Oh, in Highland. Oh yeah, yeah. I
Back,
remember.
that was our
Yep.
young days back in
Wait,
the
wait,
day.
were you in high school?
Man, we was like 22, 23, man. We
Oh, cause I remember when we was in high school, they used to have some little spot in Maryville, and like you had to wear either khakis or something dressing up. You couldn't wear no jeans or
yeah,
no gym
uh,
shoes.
that's why I thought I
I
was
ain't go out
good.
in high school. I ain't go to no parties.
Right.
No, I didn't go to no clubs. I went to house parties in high school, but
I
not
didn't
no
go to house
clubs.
parties either. I went to two
Oh,
house parties, and it was both my cousin's birthday party. That's the only reason why I was able to
okay.
go,
Oh,
because it was my cousin's birthday party,
Doc, Doc
and then
was
I couldn't even stay the whole time.
Doc was innocent. Okay, I see you.
Okay.
I see you innocent.
I
Or
mean, I ran
sheltered.
track and stuff. Like I was, yeah, that's what it was. That's
Ah,
exactly what it was.
Ain't
I
nothing wrong with
played like several different sports. I was all like clubs. I was like a super nerd in high school because I
that's
had
not that's not a
none of
house
that was the
party.
only way I was going to not be in the house. So I had to do stuff.
Hey, your boy said that's a birthday party, Doc.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah.
They had ice cream and cake.
No, we was juking. We was juking. You know,
Oh,
juke.
y'all
Yeah,
got down like
because
that,
y'all from
juking.
like the Chicago area, so
That's
you
Yeah,
what
know
I
they
know
what
what
that's
juke.
what
I
they
know
juking
what
call
is.
juking
juking.
is. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know what juking is. Oh, most definitely.
Yep.
yeah. That's what got me snatched off the party.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I told you it was
okay.
at my cousin's house, so my mom was there. But
Oh,
yeah,
your mom said, "Girl, come on, you gotta go home. You got
yeah.
you got Sunday school in the morning."
Right.
She would stop a hot girl season before it can manifest.
That's what that was.
Ah, man, that's like Will is a gamer, man. Are you a gamer, Will?
That's my son's. If you
Oh,
see
okay.
that, yeah, that's my son.
Oh, okay.
I used to game,
I
but
see the chair you
no,
sit in. That's like a gamer's chair too, ain't it?
no, that's because this all studio stuff.
Oh,
This
okay.
ain't game stuff. Like
Oh,
all
okay.
this is studio stuff behind it.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. But yeah, Will, we talking about holding friends accountable. Have you ever held one of your boys accountable if y'all was going out, clubbing or something that somebody's teeth weren't brushed all the way? You know what I'm saying? You can smell the
Oh,
halitosis.
That's
that's all the time, man.
want
I
some gum?
keep no, I call them sterilizers. I keep sterilizers on me. So, matter of fact, I just
You
stuck
got the
a bunch of
Listerine strip.
Listerine strips up there
Hey,
at
hey,
top, man.
hey, dude, hey, paper,
No,
bro, paper.
like
The Listerine
I think people
still.
gonna be
Hey,
super
that
out of
don't kill
touch
it.
after this whole pandemic because they've been used to putting a mask on their face, so they've been able to hide that bad breath.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
Thankfully,
That mask come down, you gonna be like, oh no, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go.
but you
oh
would think that they
man,
can smell it because it's all in the mask. So, like, wouldn't they want to be comfortable
come on
and
now,
not
did we
be
not have
smelling
this
their own
conversation last week? Did we not
what the
have
fuck
this
they talk?
conversation
They was
Real
last
talking
week?
talk,
about what's that?
real
What's
talk.
that?
How to
Smell
train your
death. What was
dragon, man?
that?
How to train your dragon?
Yeah, you know the specials, the bunny Easter rabbits dropping specials. You know,
What
Yeah,
is that? What is that?
you never seen the
real
chocolate
talk.
drops?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sure some guys that had little miniature chocolate drops in
Oh
there
my
in the way. So,
goodness.
You ain't
I
never
mean,
washed
come
the
on
man's
now.
underwear, Doc.
Oh Lord,
No,
no.
look. We talked about grooming, so not all guys groom. Not all guys trim down
True,
there, and there's been
true.
a lot of
Oh, you
females
talking
that
about
have
dingleberries?
coming out exactly.
Okay.
So
Snicker
yeah, I mean, if they have that, come on.
Snicker
That's too
bars,
much. That's too
For
much.
me, for
Snicker
me,
bars.
the breath gonna automatically stink. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
that simple.
Yeah, that's true. If you're not wiping that in, why would you brush your teeth?
And you know, you got our foreign brothers who come over from the Middle East and the Indian and all them areas. You know, they leaving their little
I
special
ran into
spices,
them
and
in
sometimes
college.
they don't smell the greatest. You know,
Loud, very loud.
I,
Like you could, and then it's
Wayne,
like, an extreme. So it's like they either smell like real funky, like it's
it,
all body odor, or they
it
like
smell like they just
drowning,
left the jungle.
man, or they drowning in cologne or whatever that is. They
Hey,
have your eyes burning, like your nose running, like you can't breathe because they have so much on. It's like like help. Please find a happy medium.
yeah.
Like just a
what
dab.
college did you go to, Doc?
Hmm.
What college did you go to?
Who
I went
me?
to two. I went to Truman State
Oh yeah.
University in Missouri, and then I transferred to the University of Missouri in St. Louis, and that's where I
Where's
graduated
Truman
from.
State?
It's in Kirksville, Missouri. It's like
Oh,
an
okay.
hour or two outside of St. Louis.
Okay, okay, okay.
You was
Yeah,
with the dirty people, or the dirty rather.
No, it was a whole lot of Nepalese that went there, and yeah. I mean, it was predominantly white college, but yeah, of the foreigners, it was a lot of Nepalese that were African students. But like I said, it was like an extreme. It was like either you could smell them or you could smell them. So like either they put on too much cologne or not enough soap. So
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what used to bother me when I lived in the dorm. I have some from different countries that be cooking their native
the
food,
the
and man,
curry.
no, it wasn't even no curry. This another group, the Asians. They was cooking.
Okay.
They were cooking their food, and man, that stuff was stink so bad. And I remember one day I had another buddy, because really the dorm I lived in, I think it was like an international dorm. I promise you, I was a minority in this dorm because everybody else was from a different country, and I was me and a few other guys. We was from America, so there's one buddy. He was from the Sudan. He lived right across from me, and then another guy from him was from Korea. And I was talking to the guy from Korea one day. I was like, I was like, "Oh, you going down into the kitchen to cook today?" Yes, because he told me he don't like the way my food
No, but for real, that's how they would do the international students, and but they was like real nice about it, like about how they handled the situation. But
Yeah,
like I'm like that'd be kind of rude. Like I had to tell. I was like, stop letting people do y'all like that.
yeah.
They was like,
So,
but I'm like, nah.
but really, that's what it was for, though. The kitchen was for that. But people be in their rooms warming stuff up in the microwave and that stuff. Boy, that stuff be right.
You gotta crack a window.
Yeah,
Oh
and
man, you
doing some
man.
deep
talking about
type.
fish?
But
Yeah, reheated fish is the worst smell in the world. Oh my god,
I do not
that
want to talk
that
about fish right now because I know. Oh man,
that just gave that just gave me a flashback,
me
boy.
too. Me too.
Oh man. Well,
somebody,
see, we
somebody,
all from
re-
the same area, cause from the same area, so I'm sure y'all remember Americall.
Yeah,
So I
yeah. I
worked
worked. I
there.
worked in America.
Yeah, I worked there when I. Well, unfortunately, I didn't have a dorm experience. I went to DeVry, so they didn't have on
Okay.
campus living. But I remember leaving DeVry one day, and I went to Subway and got me something to eat before I started work. And this lady came in after me, and she put her meal in the microwave. So I left out, and of course she had fish.
Mm.
So if you remember how Miracle was set up, you went from a little area to what was a break room all
Yep.
the way into that. So I'm like way in the back, and we all just sitting there waiting to start, and all of a sudden I'm like, "Hey man, did somebody not wash themselves today?" Like, so everybody was on edge, looking around, and the smell kept getting stronger and stronger. And old girl who was the supervisor, she got so mad. I was like, I know one of y'all females didn't wash y'all cat today. So so everybody's just looking around trying to figure out where in the world did this fish smell coming from. It was God. Just to show you how bad it was, she was way in the front. We talking about that's got to be at least 300 yards away, at least. And it was a door. So before you would go in, at that time, they would keep the door closed. This was like right at the time House Anderson infiltrated in America, because whoever was bought it out. And the door was closed. That's how bad that smell was. Like once she opened the door, it was like whoosh, a whole backdraft, and everybody was like, so my guy went down to go. He went down. It's like, oh man, that smell coming from the break room area. Oh girl, reheated fish. Man, when she walked in there, all you could smell was the smell on her clothes. It's like, don't
That's
ever
probably
do
because she
that
didn't
again.
season it. Because if you season fish, it actually smells like food. Like it won't smell like somebody didn't wash their
That
Right.
that's
That is
that.
true.
Look here. That smelled like the woman who had. That was a live version of the woman who had an issue of blood that ain't been stopped since. I
No, I know
Man, I'm
exactly
telling
what you're
you,
talking
in
about.
Ah.
all my
That's
almost 40
that fish
years,
can
I have
man.
never ever smelled that bad before. It's so like I say, it's so bad. I still remember it. That's how bad that was.
That fish had to be some old fish right there. They old fish.
50
Eh,
days old.
Yikes. Okay. Let me
50 days of bad fish.
Oh my
now I'm gonna say this real quick. Is that um my circle of friends. We talking about friends. My circle of friends is real small. As I get older. Back in the day when I was younger, like in the 20s, uh, I would ghost people. Well, now I ain't gonna ghost you. I'm just gonna tell you, like, yo, as a friend, if you don't want to take this criticism or whatever, or if you're a friend that operates in cornball behavior, like I got a couple buddies right now. I'm calling them buddies. They're not friends no more. They are teetering on the cornball behavior side of the game, and I can't be around you. That's just me. I like, nah, I can't hang around with you because what you did is some cornball stuff. That's what stuff that guys did when they was teenagers in 19 and early 20s. I
I'm
can't hang
getting too
out with
old.
you. Yeah, I can't hang out with you like that. Like here go one playing games with women. That's a route. We almost 40. Everybody grown. We almost 40. Playing games with a woman is long gone.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Okay, three of us. There's three of us here. I believe we almost 40. Okay, how old are y'all? How old are y'all?
Yeah, we all about to be 40. Well, except
Okay,
her, maybe.
I don't know. Doc, she about 31, so
I'm 32.
Oh, look at Doc. Look at Doc. She done creeped up on us. She 32. All right. So
Damn.
I'm saying I'll be 38 in about 2 weeks. So I'm saying that we all grown. And it ain't no time to be playing games with a woman.
Right. Facts. Facts.
No, it
But
ain't no time to be
but then
doing that.
it's funny that you bring that up because the same guys that play the games get upset when the game gets played better on them. Like
And
if you in
that's
the
so
game, what do you expect
That's
gonna happen?
that's because they bait.
yeah, and that's all I was just about to say is that the thing is, and I've been saying this a lot on my podcast, but nobody want to hear me. And what I've been saying is that you can get women are way more better than games than men. You can get the woman that's at the top of you can get a mediocre woman that's playing games, and you can get the man that's at the top of his game and playing games, and watch how she give him a struggle.
That's
I just seen it happen before.
that's
I was like, bro, did she get you? Did she get you? You at the top of your game.
it's a deeper root, man. It's a deeper
Right,
root.
I mean,
right, right.
that comes from just not paying attention.
Facts.
What you
And
mean? Speak on it, bro.
if you let your guard down, you're not gonna pay attention. I mean, it's really that simple. It's we like to say women play better games than men do, but that's really it's equal because most of the time, if the game is played on you, you let your guard down. Now, if you're playing the game, your guard's not down because you're strategically playing every move that you're gonna make, as opposed to the minute you let your guard down to really fall for this person, you're not thinking about that. As we like to say, oh, you're in love, now you're blinded. So usually, if a guy gets got, he loves that chick he's dealing with, so he lets his guard down and he feels the need to not play the game with her. So because he's not playing the game with her, he doesn't recognize his own game being played on him. It's really that simple.
Okay, okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break, a quick commercial break. Then we're gonna come back and go deeper.
Rock Truth got merch, y'all. Who is your true north? Who holds you down so you'll always know where you are? God, the original true north, the original point of reference. Check out our clothing line, True North, at rocktruth2.com for your kingdom culture needs. Everything from tees to sweats, men's, women's, and kids' sizes. Inez Essentials Whipped Body Butter has a wide assortment of 8-ounce body butter made with unrefined shea and mango butter, infused with vitamin E oil, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, natural mica powder, and fragrant essential oils. It is designed to heal and moisturize dry skin, and it is perfect for the whole family. Our whipped shea butter is handcrafted with a blend of natural and organic ingredients. The unicorn body butter can be customized to the scent of your choice. If a scent is not chosen, no scent will be added. Have you been searching for a custom home decor and crafts? Check out Delicious Designs. For more information, simply search Della Williamson on Facebook. Are you in need of advertisement or marketing tools? Branded in his image prints, logos, flyers. Contact us today Rock True Prints is ready to serve your printing and designing needs. We offer a full array of marketing tools, logos, flyers, business cards, video ads, and website designs. If you need our services for prints, we got you there too. Contact us at rocktruthradio@gmail.com for more information.
All right. Welcome back. Let's give a shout out to all of our listeners and viewers in the chat room. Let me see. I haven't even had a chance to step over to the chat room.
Yes.
Let's see
You
what they
know,
saying.
Queen Michelle been
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Go ahead, do that, Doc.
She said, time to start ministering. That's when we was talking about the funk funk.
Like,
Hey, Mary. She
like,
said,
wash
blessings,
yourself.
Royal. Looking
Wash
grand,
yourself for
y'all.
the. Okay, Selena K in the building. Like, yeah, since it's Black History Month, you're gonna have to wash yourself for the red, the black, and the green. Let me just recap real quick, ladies and gentlemen. We've been talking about, how do you represent yourself to others? How do you know before you leave the house? Yeah, that was a question I asked earlier on my page. Before you leave the house, do you look in the mirror? Because really, that's why when I was talking about the girl, the toilet, fresh roll of toilet paper or vanilla ice cream cone. I was asking, you know what, you seem like, see, the Michelin man, right? I was like, you seem like a really nice person, but I have to ask you, did you look yourself in the mirror before you left the house? And she got upset. Cause but I mean for real, I seen the bra straps and the girdle. And I could not take my eyes off of that because I'm like, either your friends don't love you. Because if your friends loved you, they wouldn't let you leave the house with the bra straps and the girdle showing like that. Come on, talk to me, Doc. Am I right or wrong, Doc? Because you're a
You
woman.
right, cause no, cause
Okay.
we tucking tags. If we got to, we gonna find you some tape, and we'll tape your boobs up. If your bra ain't finna work with that outfit, don't worry. We got too many workarounds and too many rig ups to have you looking good in your clothes when you out.
But she had the confidence though of 1,000. I'm like, I give you 1,000
There you
on the
go.
confidence game, but I'm like, we can talk, but I just gotta ask you, like, I mean, do your friends, like, for real? I'm like, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I want to know, do you really trust your friends? Because your friends let you leave the house like that. Oh, my girls always got my back. Hold on, I got to do the neck roll. My girls, hey, this is what me and my girls do.
She must have been
Right.
talking about them girls sitting up on her chest, because
Yeah, talking about this is what me and my
clearly
girls
her
do. Wait,
girls,
y'all lie to each other?
She can't get nothing from me but the luau dime.
But that's what I'm saying though.
and
which
princess
luau
and
dame you
Princess
talking
Jenny
about?
got
Because you
it.
can't be talking about the luau dame with Stacey King was like the dang bang bang dang gang.
Hey, still real. Boy, you crazy, man. Hey,
But this is what it's
man.
about though. We gotta really ask these tough questions though. We gotta ask these tough questions and we gotta hold our friends accountable and we gotta ask for our friends to hold us accountable. Because if
Hmm.
they not doing their part and if I ain't doing my part, we need to part ways. What y'all got on that?
But you stepping in deep waters, sir. Stepping in deep waters, and I see. I've always been blessed with a good circle. Will, a
That's
couple
what's up.
of guys. It's many times Will and got me together about things, and I'm sure I'd have said things to him, especially what I'm saying when like Will was just saying, like you let your guard down, when you're getting played, different things like that. We've both had to give hard talks, what I'm saying, and when I think about, the ladies have a conversation, and I'm sure Doc, what I'm saying, either you've heard or you've had situations maybe. But I mean, even when you think about something, I heard like a guy talking about how the ladies huddle up and go to the club now, and before they even go anywhere, man, we
Oh
ain't,
yeah, it's
we
always a
ain't,
game plan.
we ain't,
We link back up in the
they
bathroom.
done
We
had the
check in.
conversation.
Y'all already know
Yeah.
which one y'all gonna be
Link
with.
back up.
Y'all already know which one y'all getting with.
Look, they done had the conversation. Oh, you ain't got nothing to wear. I got a dress for you right here. Blah blah blah. Ain't nobody buying nothing. We gonna make sure somebody buy for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they already got
I
this
don't know.
stuff
We don't have that
plotted out.
conversation because we
They
always have
got
our own money.
they got this stuff plotted out, but nobody want to have that
Oh, I
talk.
got a question about that next. Go ahead. Now keep going. I'm gonna ask a
I
question.
got one too,
No,
and I want
no.
Doc to answer.
But look, nobody want to have that real talk because they so busy pandering their girls. Oh, you doing that, girl? You did your thing, girl. And this girl walking out here looking like Michelin. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Miss
So,
Michelin.
Because they probably didn't have nothing she could change into.
but how can you not be real, man?
And
Let this
so
girl
they
walk
just
out
had to go, and
Exactly.
they
Exactly.
didn't want her to
and
feel
look,
messed up while they was out. So they wanted, they wanted her confidence level to be there so everybody could enjoy their night and they wouldn't have to feel bad for like leaving her or getting an argument because
man.
they left her. So
Everybody,
yeah, come on,
everybody
girl,
got
you
Come
got it. Don't
on,
worry,
come on,
don't
look, man.
worry. You a
Everybody,
come
good
on,
come
girl.
on. Everybody over here having a
come
conversation
on,
about it, man.
man.
Oh,
Everybody over here having a
yeah.
conversation
I got
the
some
whole
questions
night. And
specifically for
even if you
Doc.
fit, you can wear some things that just nah. Come on, man. Your girls ain't tell you that was off. Come on, man. So
Now,
it's just like,
first of all, we all know we see it on social media. They have girls gathering in the bathroom. So
yes,
most of the females are already in there taking pictures because that's exactly what they possibly gonna put on social media. So it's like, what do y'all be doing? What do y'all be doing in there when it's one person who ain't on point?
Then they just in
Because
the picture that ain't on point. Like
so so
I've seen pictures with. I'm like, so all of y'all were together. This isn't
uh,
someone you met while you were
I'm wondering, is it oh, okay, we met up at the house, or we all meet at the spot, and then like what, nobody says anything to her because we all know, including females, that you know which one is the sour one out the bunch, and she's not going to be the one to get talked to. So it's like, do y'all purposely not say something because it's like, oh, okay, this might be a good night for me because she not on point.
You said the one with all the masculine energy.
No,
what?
no,
That's
no,
not a
no,
You said the strong one.
no. He said
no.
sour. He said
Oh,
sour.
Yeah, I
sour.
said
Okay.
sour,
Okay. Okay. All right.
like sour
activity on
patches.
right.
Yeah, you already know out the gate, like, no, I'm not gonna talk to her tonight. Actually, me personally, I probably would, because if I see that and y'all know, and I'm looking at it like, oh, okay, she's the one not on point, but y'all on point. I'll talk to her for the night for a little while, just despite you all, because y'all let her come out looking like that.
I
Come
don't
on,
know because
man.
I'm like that's never happened with me and my friends. Like we all be like stepping. So when we come out, like we out. And then it's like if somebody feels some type of way, we're gonna be like, girl, you look good. Now put a smile on your face and complete it. Like
Okay. You get them together. Okay. You get them together.
yes, exactly.
Oh,
Like
so you
no,
ain't gas her up? So y'all,
no,
so
yeah, no.
y'all ain't guessing her?
Oh yeah, no. Because trust me, if something off, we gonna fix it before we leave. Like if like usually we come together before we leave, so we can get each other together. We check in the mirror, we checking each other. All right, look good, look good. We taking pictures, checking to see how I look in the pictures. We
Keep that
trying
comment up
different
there.
filters.
Keep
So
that comment up there.
we cycling through all the different angles and perspectives. Like okay, we good. Now we can go. So it's yeah, no, it's. Mm-mm.
Who
Look,
is that? Who is that that commented? Who is that that commented?
That's
I,
that's
I
that's
That's Princess Jenny.
that's
She
ridiculous.
said,
Princess Jenny.
I feel like if that's what my friend wanted to wear, she can. Sometimes we not going out to look good, and trust me,
Princess
like you going
Jenny.
out to enjoy yourself.
Princess
gas,
Jenny.
boy, y'all
Princess
gassing
Jenny.
them up like
But
Houston
no,
is
no,
Princess
fire
oh
right
Jenny.
now.
no, but trust, there's no gassing involved. Like it's no need to gas because trust me, if they look a certain way, they know they look like that. Like I ain't got to tell them that. Like and that's the thing. You're talking about friends. You're not talking about acquaintances. Like acquaintances, like yeah, you would probably have to voice that. Like
Not
that's
going
what you
out.
wearing.
Not
Like
going out to look good. Come on, Princess Jenny.
no, she said
Princess
not
Jenny.
always. She said not
That's just
always.
like that. What
Princess
Nelly say?
Jenny.
Sometimes it says sometimes we
I I
sometimes.
see the sometimes, but I'm saying Princess Jenny. Stop that. Stop that.
Right. That's why.
Right,
No, because
exactly.
I mean it
Now,
just
now,
depends
now
on where
it's
you're going.
different
Because
if she
like if
said
I'm
not looking good for a guy. That's
no,
different.
but still like if you going
Thank
But
you.
somewhere
still,
Thank
like
you.
trust me, it's
still,
some
Thank
still,
you.
places
that's
I
some
didn't
God.
went where it's like no, I'm
That's
not
some
dressing up.
garbage.
Like, I'm putting on my Jordans, some jeans, and a t-shirt,
See,
and
see,
that's what I'm wearing. And probably and yes, I'm having my glasses on, and I'm gonna go stand in the corner somewhere. Like,
and then what if Boaz show up? What if Boaz show up?
He ain't
well,
gonna be there.
Trust, no, he not gonna be there. No, see, he know what
Yeah,
I'm talking
he
about.
ain't
Yeah,
gonna
no,
be
that
there.
place, no, no.
That's the cop.
Ah!
Hey, what Nelly say? Looking in the mirror, looking at my reflection. I think my butt getting big. That's what they be on. That's what
Princess
they be on.
Jenny. Princess Jenny. She said I dress for me and how I feel, not for everybody else. That's cool. But I want to say this though. Sometimes the way we dress can show how we feeling on the inside. It will reflect. So if you like we was talking about Michelin girl, if you dressing like that, we might say what's wrong? What's wrong?
Look,
Take a seat. Take a seat on the couch. Let's talk about it.
No,
everybody
first
dressing
of
like
all,
No,
let's address Jenny.
everybody.
Jedi. Jedi. Jedi.
not the
Really?
Forest.
Boy, you a fool, boy.
Okay, Forest.
You a fool.
Ah,
Man, look. Come on.
Exactly. See, Selena says sometimes we don't. We're just coming out for our friend. You know, the one who actually did dress cute because they were trying to go find a Boaz.
no,
But it's
So
like,
so
I
so
don't want
that
to go. I'm not trying to be there. Well,
so
I don't
y'all
want to
so
go by
y'all
myself.
no.
Okay,
so
well,
y'all
I'll
was
go
trying to
with
get
you.
y'all Valentine's Day on. Come on. Stop it. Y'all
Man,
trying
I
to get
just found out what the Valentine's Day mean. I seen the girl posted up on Sunday on her timeline. I was like, what is that? And
Wait,
she
what you
foolery.
say?
said,
Galentine's?
Some
yeah,
fool
she said
I,
it's some. She said it's Valentine's Day for friends.
some
So I
foolish
said, why it gotta be Galentine's and like for gals or something? She said,
fool.
no, this is what friends do. We all get together. But no, get back to Selena. Who's that? Selena and Jenny. Okay. As a man, no. As a man, this is what I was always taught, especially if I'm going out to a club. My mama taught me this. Like, no, you don't go out looking like anything. You know what I'm saying? You make sure you know if your pants.
That's because you're a man, and
Also,
unfortunately, on
also
the
the men
dating
got to
scene,
do it.
no,
So the men
definitely
got to do
no,
it.
no. Hey, I'm finna hit y'all with a little bit of truth here.
Okay,
Y'all going out
hit me
looking
with
like a
some.
Men here,
burnt grilled
Hit me
cheese
with
men,
sandwich?
some. Okay, hit me with some.
men are criticized more strictly on their appearance because guess what? Y'all don't have as many physical body requirements as women do to look good, to be all this whatever. So it's like
So how is it different? You just basically
because
saying
y'all are
it's
men,
easier
because
for us
y'all
to
are
look
men.
good.
Facts.
I didn't say it was easier for you to look good. I said that
We don't have that much.
yeah, it's not a lot you can
Exactly.
All we
So
do
it don't
gotta do
take
to
is get a
much.
show
haircut.
off. Exactly, like
Facts.
it's not like you could walk around with your chest hairs out. Like yeah, I
I mean, you
got.
could depend on
Like,
where you
I
are.
mean, you
Facts.
could,
Yeah, right. Yeah, you could.
but that's not gonna add like a whole lot on your mojo. Like if women have cleavage out, I don't care what type of man you are,
Man,
you're gonna
look.
look.
We get
And
that
I don't
haircut.
care if she got on gym shoes and jogging pants, if she got some
Princess
cleavage
Jenny.
out.
I,
She ain't
Somebody's
got to have
paying
it out. If
attention.
they nice
Princess
eyes,
Jenny.
you gonna see it
Exactly.
automatically.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter what a female body is wrapped in, it's still going to draw attention because it's the female body. It's not the
True.
same for men.
True. I get it. That's why I'm about to address Princess Jenny. She said I had on a t-shirt and joggers for Valentine's Day and still got my roses. True. It all
What
depends
was
on
the
how you was
what was she
rocking the
looking like?
t-shirt and joggers. It all depends on how you was rocking it. If you was looking like you were a soccer mom,
Was she
maybe
win
not.
was she
Or,
winning the
or
period?
was it
Hey,
Forrest who gave her the flowers?
Ooh,
right. Was she
ooh,
you
ooh.
a fool? Hey, look.
Life is like
Was
a box of chocolate.
Chocolate.
You
That's what
never
I'm saying.
know. You never know what you go.
was she winning the period challenge with them pants with them joggers
Not
on?
with oh
That's what I'm
where it
saying.
got to
Hey,
pull up to
when it's shaped like a
Hey, you know
V,
what? I can't say
that's why
much
she got
nothing
a
about
flower.
about the women who got stuff this Valentine's because a lot of them took advantage of that 2 weeks with that whole silhouette challenge. So
Facts,
you
facts.
liable to got something if you did that
Oh, they want to
challenge.
go in on that silhouette challenge. That silhouette challenge had me rolling. Oh, okay.
So
She
she
said
I
she
saw
said she
some
is a
funny ones.
soccer
It was
mom. Princess Jenny said she is a soccer mom. Okay. All right.
Well, the guys show up for the soccer games just to see who's gonna be there.
Are you in a relationship, Princess Jenny? You got a man or anything? Maybe that's probably what it is. She probably got a man. Because I noticed that too with a lot of women that's got men. They, they tend to not want to. Listen, I'm not fishing.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to catch sees me from a far working night clubbing. Okay, I got you, but okay, thing
That's
is,
it.
y'all think we saying that y'all need to go out and dress up and wear some sexual attire. No, we not saying hey, but we
Don't
saying,
be dirty.
yeah, look presentable. That's what we saying.
But that's
And
what
this is
I'm
what my
saying.
mama taught
Like
me.
you can look presentable and be comfortable.
Oh,
Like
Jenny got a friend.
if she was comfortable looking like the Michelin Man, and she was comfortable. Like
Oh,
you
Jenny.
said, her confidence was that means she was comfortable. If trust me, if the confidence is there, the comfort is there with it.
But by the time I got through with her, though, by the time I got through with her, it kind of went down. I really wasn't trying it, but she was talking kind of crazy to me, and I was just like, "Do your friends really love you?" I mean, cause like for real, they wouldn't have sent you
Well,
out like
yeah,
that if
she
they
walked
didn't.
into that then.
They wouldn't have sent out like that. And you know what? Thing is, we actually cool. And she, since then, she ain't even with them friends no more. But let's get to
Oh, well,
Jenny.
see, that's what happened.
Jenny. Okay, Jenny. Hey, do we have a call in? Do we have a call in? Cause Jenny, I would love to talk to you right now. She said she have a friend.
You can dial
It's
in at
just a
seven four
friend.
You
seven
got a friend,
two
Jenny.
four truth.
Princess Jenny. But thing is that look that makes sense though. She said that she wore her joggers and a t-shirt, still got her flowers and roses. Well, if you already got somebody, you ain't got to work too hard.
Is she
Jenny.
locked down though? Click, click.
No, no,
she
no.
said
Jenny,
she got a
Jenny,
friend. She ain't
don't
locked
be
down yet.
arrogant. Don't be arrogant.
Talking about you ain't got to work too
I ain't
hard. You
gotta
got
do
to
Good,
work.
nothing.
eve-
I
It's
still
still
got
hard
my
work.
roses
Right.
with
good
Jessica.
evening, good evening, Queen Michelle, Virginia. She said we be
Hey,
clowning.
I told somebody. I've been telling somebody all year. They collect them flowers, cards, and candy like the hunter collects deer heads on the
Say,
on the
oh,
farm.
Hey,
wait,
hey,
see,
look,
Selena,
the highest bidder wins.
Selena, please don't get me started.
The
Selena,
highest bidder
Selena.
wins the date.
Selena K, please don't get me started. Keep that comment up there, Will. Don't get me started. Yup, friend. What else would you
Yeah.
call it?
Hey, if
She's
there
single.
ain't no ring on that finger, she's single.
I'm
See,
going.
see,
I'm
this
going
is
in.
the
I'm
You
getting
know,
ready to
you
go
hard
you know,
in.
part.
even
I'm
though
getting ready to
This
go
is the
in.
hard
I'm getting ready
part.
to go in. I'm about to go
No,
in.
no, no. I want to touch on this because I had two different individual females when I first started. I said it was friend. When both situations started to get a little touchy, and they was like, "Oh, we more than friends. We just more than friends." I was like, "Okay, well, whatever. I mean, we still being friends, right? But we more than friends." So the minute I bring up the whole friend thing, no, the minute I say something about we more than friends, it flipped around and was like, "No, we just friends." Like, hold on. How in the world is on your end? It's cool that we just friends, but when your feelings and emotions is involved, we allegedly more than friends. Like, yeah, like I noticed women use that friend conducive when they want to use it.
That's what my show gonna be about tomorrow too.
Uh-uh.
So we going
Don't
in.
don't say women. Don't say women because that's people.
Hold
Because
on.
men
We
do the
all we
same
all went
thing.
Song,
we all went to
song.
elementary school. We all went to first, second, sixth grade. Women, men is plural. Plural is more than one. So that don't mean I'm talking about all women. I'm just talking about some
I
that is
like
a
how you broke that
collectively.
down. Yes,
Hey,
No,
but yeah,
I
but
want to get
yeah,
back to. I want to get back to Selena. I want to get back to Selena because Selena was trying to. Selena was breaking some stuff down to me on Saturday. So let's get back to Selena. Yep, friend. What else would you call it? She's single. Okay, we're gonna pause you right there. She's single now. If she's single and if he's just a friend, why is she getting roses and flowers? Here's some other questions. Now,
you
are
can't
we
give
are
roses
we
and
are
flowers to
we
your
being
friend.
physical? Are we being physical with each other? Hello. So it's more than
But
friends
you
if we
can
being
get.
physical.
But
No,
even
you just
but
said friends with
even still
benefits.
yeah,
That
I'm like
too.
even still not really like you're still just friends because like the whole thing is that like if one person get more mad at the other person, guess what? Friendship over. Like they don't want to talk about it. They don't no
But
That wasn't
but
you're
if you're
doing things that friends don't do.
but even still they can still be friends. Like it doesn't matter what you want to call it.
nah,
It's
The
not
co-
it's
no,
not nice.
no, we on y'all. We
no.
on y'all tonight.
It's
We
It's
on
it's not
not
y'all.
saying that's why I
Hey,
said
hey,
what
you
I said.
outnumbered, Doc. You outnumbered, Doc.
I don't care.
This is
Hey,
why.
hey,
This is why I wanted to go.
and
This
I
is why
got
I
three
wanted to
fists
go to
now.
exactly what
Ooh,
you
okay.
said.
Wait, hold on. She talk about she give him a king, and she talk about she got a kid with the dude. Y'all see Jenny?
Yeah.
See? So
Wait,
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 wait. So,
wait. You got a baby
so
by
he
this
ain't
dude?
forced.
Oh my
Look,
God. Let me drink my water. Real men drink
not drink,
water.
not
This is
drink the
why.
water.
Real men drink water because we got to stay King Kong in the bed for our ladies.
But listen, this is why. This is why Will probably remember this. I've reshared that post numerous years in a row where I posted on Facebook the two most abused words in this world is friend and love. People wear it out, and I hear what
True.
I hear what Doc talking about the whole friends thing. But listen, let's be real. It's more women friend zoning dudes than anything.
Oh
Trust
yeah,
me.
for sure, for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
So
Yeah. What's Selena at
But
now?
it's for the wrong
so
reason.
that
It's for
friend
the wrong reason.
What's Selena at now?
that friend word
Oh,
and
they
that
still
love
there.
word totally abused.
Oh, she want to come in now, huh?
Yeah, please get them together.
Oh,
Please
now
get
she
them
want to
together.
come in. Now
Nah,
she want to come in. No, take
Yeah,
off,
yeah,
Will.
no,
Take
no,
off,
no,
Will.
no,
Will,
no,
take
no,
off.
no, no,
Take
no,
off.
no, doing too much.
that's what
Take
we
off,
not
Will.
about to do.
No,
Take
This
off,
what we
Will.
not about to
Now she
do.
want to come in and talk now.
This what we not about to do. This what we not.
What?
What
Let's
y'all
get.
not gonna do is team up on my girl. That's what you not.
We not
You not about
teaming.
to.
We
You
ain't
not about to.
teaming.
You not about
But
to.
We ain't teaming.
y'all sure
We
trying
keep it.
it.
We
You
keeping it
not gonna pull
100.
a duck eye. You not gonna pull a
We
duck
keeping it a
eye.
buck. Hey, y'all
You
still
see,
our
I,
number though.
you see, I ain't broke a sweat though.
Girl,
Y'all still our number
crown
though.
intact.
She holding on.
Crown
She holding
Y'all
intact.
on.
still our number though. It's still three to
You not
two.
about to get Princess Jenny. You not about to do
Three
that. Here's the
to two.
thing. Here's the thing. And I agree with you too. It is an abused term. It's an abused term because, of course, like everything else in life, we do not know the definition of it. We don't know exactly what it is to be a friend. So
Mm.
then, how can you be a friend? And so you take advantage of it. And just like you were
Hmm.
saying, Will, you have two ends of the spectrum. Just because she believes something else doesn't mean that it takes away from what your actual status is. This is about
Exactly.
status. The problem is we add these extra words in as if it means something and it doesn't.
Exactly, and that's
You're
the
only
thing.
a
They
friend.
make
You're only
themselves
a
more
friend.
important than what they
I
are.
don't care what I
She
don't
have
care what you
exchanged bodily
are. I
fluids.
don't
Hey,
care
look.
what
Even
you
still,
do.
even and
She
that is
has
your fault.
exchanged
And he
bodily
I
fluids.
don't care what
She
you
it
has
does.
do.
exchanged
It doesn't
bodily
matter.
fluids
It
with
doesn't
this
matter.
man.
It
You
doesn't
can do
matter.
all of
There's
that. You
there's
can
no
And that's
exchange.
ring.
cool.
There is no
You can
But
vows. There is
y'all
none of
still
that.
friends. Y'all
yeah,
still friends.
and here's the thing.
Hey,
It don't even have to
and
be a
that's
ring. It
cool.
doesn't even have to be a
It ain't
ring.
platonic.
It
I'm
don't
Listen,
even have
sorry,
to be
but
a
at this
ring.
listen.
moment, I'm
It
going to
just
be
has to
Jesus.
be it has to
But
be a
That other
He's
man
still gonna
is
be
your
my friend in
husband
the
An
too.
end.
agreement, like
it
an
has to
but
be
agreement,
it
and
has
Will,
to
He's
Will,
be
still gonna
Will.
be my friend in the end. Of course, he should be your friend in the end. But at the end of the day, don't come on here talking about he just a friend like
She got
platonic.
no. But
5 husbands.
that's the thing. You saying
but what
just
do
a
you
friend,
mean? You act
like
like
that's a
so
bad
what
thing.
else is
Like
it?
being
What
just
else
a
Look,
is
friend is
it?
a really good thing, though. Like if you're
What
my
else
Okay,
friend,
is
you're
it?
gonna be
What else
around.
is it?
It don't matter. It don't
ladies,
matter if I
What
ladies,
else
I
break
get
is
up
what
it?
with
y'all
you.
saying.
That's
I get what
cool.
y'all
No,
You're gonna be
saying.
no,
around.
no.
Ladies, I
You
get
just
what
say
y'all saying about the friends. But what
okay.
I'm saying is that
Uh-huh.
y'all need to, when y'all talk about a friend, y'all need to specify
No,
because
no,
No,
because
you
this
don't
that's
need
in
to
my mind, you
specify.
make me
see
think that he
that's
is
the
platonic.
problem. That's the
You
No,
make
and
me
problem.
that
think
It's
and
he's
that
been
like
no,
a
you're
specified.
regular
assuming,
friend.
and now
It's
you're
been
assuming. That's an
specified.
assumption, and
okay,
That's
that's
let
an
them let
assumption
them
that you
say
that's
want to
right. That's
make.
an assumption. That's an
let
That's an
them say
assumption, and
assumption
what
that's
that
they
you
not
want
gonna
to
on
make.
say.
me. That's not on me because you assume. That's not on me because you assume, and it ain't on the
Boo.
woman. That's the same thing on the end of a man. That's not on me, woman, because you assume something different. We know what the definition is. You just a friend. That you don't go past that. You supposed to be
Okay,
checking
But you know,
yourself,
you are
bro.
going past
You
it when
no,
supposed
you
to
no, no,
check
no.
exchange
yourself.
bodily
Let her
fluids.
It
finish.
don't
Let
Not
her
matter.
finish.
You
not
check
really
Let her
because
yourself.
finish.
not.
You
Mm-mm.
you still check yourself. You don't this it's
Cool.
again, this about status. And so when you're in any relationship, you are friend at base and bottom level.
Keep that in it.
When I don't care if y'all, I don't care what y'all got going on. Y'all could be living in a house together. Y'all can have children together. Y'all are friends until somebody says, "Will you marry me?" And the other party, because there's power there. When the other party says, "I do," until then, that's that earnest agreement. That's saying that hey, we're engaged. That's money or wood that make it all good. That's the only time there's a status change. Other than that,
Mm-hmm.
all the other stuff is Walt Disney. It's made up. It's
Money
fictitious.
on
It does
wood?
not exist.
Yeah,
It doesn't exist.
that's what make it real.
There's no
It's like
exclusive
money backed by
relationships.
gold.
That's it. It surely is, sis. It's money back by gold. There's no
Okay, so
exclusive
explain
relationship that's
just
man-made.
friends.
Tell me what else you
Thank
got.
you.
Explain just
Thank you.
friends.
Tell me what else you got.
Just friends
That's
means
it.
that means that we're just friends. Like
That's it.
I'm not pursuing you in a romantic way. Like
Even if
it don't
I
matter what we're doing.
am.
I am not trying to lock you down. I am not
Fellas,
trying to
don't
get in
say
the way.
nothing. Fellas,
I'll
don't say
help
nothing.
you get
It
a
don't
girlfriend.
matter.
I'll help you go get married. That's what just friends mean. Like I'm gonna
It don't
go.
matter.
You do
So
whatever you need to do to better your life and progress forward. You are my
so
Doc,
Doc, let me
friend.
get this straight. You
Go ahead.
said just friends is not including romantic.
Yeah, that means
I'm not saying that.
I am not
I'm not saying that.
romantically pursuing you. For me, when I say we're just friends, I am not romantically pursuing you.
Okay,
but
Like
you,
Selena, so
I'm
can you
not
give
trying to
us
make you mine hours together, a situation, no situationships, no entanglement, no none of that.
but you
Like
cuddling at
Wait,
night.
hold on.
you
Let's
can.
we
That's
should want to
affection.
hear Selena's aspect on it because she said no pretty much romance. Hers might not be the same response.
I'm saying that romance can be involved in it, but your status ain't
Okay.
changing. We're not married, and so
See,
I still have no right, role, or responsibility over you. I can't ask you where you going, where you been, I can't ask you none of that. I don't have a right
All
to
that.
you. This is about rights and claims. I don't have that. I have no papers on you. So I can't do that, and
No,
so
literally.
that's why there's
I'm laughing
now
at Aunt.
we can have those moments. We can hold hands, we can kiss, we can go, we can do all of that. But guess what? Status don't change, so that gives me no right
So
to you, brother. That gives
so
me no right.
So if you pop
so
up the next day and say you engaged, then I have to respect that because
I
we're
have to
just
respect it.
friends.
Hey,
I'll be like,
okay, so that was my
There's no
next thing.
rules,
That
bro.
was going to be my next question.
Yeah,
My next question is
yeah.
so I come even though we're being some kind of intimate form on Selena's end and
Yes.
whatever it is on Doc ends. You'd be perfectly fine if I showed up with another woman who looks better than you.
That's
okay,
one. The
that's
fact that
your
she looks
come
prerogative.
better than
on, I'm
you,
not
that's her
hearing
within
no.
her own right. Hold on,
The
wait.
truth is
Her
not being
looking better than
represented.
me hold on. Her looking better than me
Chill
has
will.
nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with her. I look how I look within my own right. I'm a queen of my own. They don't got nothing to do with me. You can show up with another woman. Again, brother, I have no right to you. I have no claim to you. We supposed to have been friends. And if we were friends, we should have been talked about any and all. I didn't tell you, you don't have to tell me your business. I'm not privy to what you got going on with this other woman. But you could be straight up with me. We ain't never got to have nothing between us. And more than likely, if you friends, you kind of like heading off to, hey, I dibble dab. And again, I don't have a right to you, brother. So I can't do nothing. There's
Even
nothing
So
if
I
y'all
can
then,
been
do.
what's the
romantic,
purpose?
even if
Yes.
y'all
Hold
been
on, hold
romantic
on.
with each other,
So
I
what's the
have a
purpose of
plan.
you all getting in a
I have
relationship?
had sex together,
right?
and we are still friends, and
Hold
we
on. The
talk
purpose
about
of you being
who
in a
he dates and
relationship is
how he
God's
dates and
purpose.
stuff.
It's not your purpose.
Wait, what'd you say, Doc?
It's not your purpose. The
I
purpose of you
have a
being in a
male
relationship.
friend.
Go ahead, Doc.
He's
I'm
a
sorry.
very good friend of mine, and we have had sex, but we're friends. It doesn't matter. I told him about the dude I was
No,
dating. When we broke
That's it.
up, he was like, oh yeah, no, he
no,
was tripping. How you gonna tell you to give up something that you do every Saturday? Like,
ladies,
That's
He trying. He
y'all,
trying to get some
y'all my
information.
girls. Ladies, y'all my girls. Y'all my
that is so
queens.
funny.
Y'all my girls. Y'all my
and
queens. Babe.
we've been friends for
No,
years,
I
like
can't
for
go. I can't go
years.
with that. I can't go with. Whoever seen that song, I can't go with
What
that.
part?
I
Tell me
can't go
where.
with that.
Tell me where.
What what
I
part
would
was
love
And
that
to
that's
again?
your
know. Tell
issue.
me.
That's your issue. I feel like
Tell me
that
where.
has something
Tell
to
me
do with a
where.
security issue
Tell you
Tell me
where
because
what?
where. Tell me where.
Where what?
he's
Yes, it does.
perfectly
Yes, it
fine with
does have it has to do with
it. So
insecurity. It actually has
Of
to do
course
with
he gonna be
insecurity.
fine with it.
yeah,
What
It's
do
not
because
it's
I'm a
women be
good
not
fine with
friend.
it if he
Like,
gonna get
yes,
some
I'm a
draws
good
from
friend.
you?
Yeah, of course. What do women be fine with that? Come on now.
But no, but we don't
him.
do that anymore. It's
That's
Hey,
been
him.
years. Like I haven't even seen him in years. So like we
Doc,
Oh,
talk
so
on
you
the
giving
word,
us
phone.
the
Smith.
old
My
scenario.
question is what are you guys saying? What are
Y'all
you
taking the
saying?
L
What do I
today.
Tell me
need?
what it is
Oh,
that you
okay,
guys
well go
are
Which
ahead
one of you
saying.
then.
guys
Because
want to go first?
Uh,
Because I'm definitely
I'm
gonna
not
lay into
understanding
this
I'm
it.
like a
saying, look,
hawk.
Yeah,
let,
say
listen.
because
I, I'm
I
saying,
need to see status change. I need to see
Doc,
status change
word,
in
Smith.
your combo.
Y'all zero right now. Y'all zero right now. We need y'all to bring it up to a one. Bring it up to a one, y'all, because y'all
Go
zero.
ahead.
Ahead and make y'all point because y'all haven't
listen.
made y'all point.
I need
Okay,
y'all to make a
okay.
point
Oh,
then.
I did.
I need y'all just
hold on. I'm okay. For real, like I'm gonna say this.
y'all have to make that
We was just talking about this earlier.
Go
We was
ahead.
talking about the game plan. Have men get ready to be 40. Need to start playing games with these women. And y'all right now, that sound like some gamery to me. That
It's
sound like
not.
for real
It's
right now.
not.
Not
Hey,
game.
No,
hey,
it's
hey,
not.
That's
No.
knowing
hey,
the
hey,
No,
Dwayne.
game.
You know that
No,
song where they be like
you play by the
ballin',
rules.
no.
ballin'. That's
That's
No,
hey,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
tell
that's
you.
all.
I'm
That's what
gonna
I
tell
hear
you
right now.
exactly why. It's because he
That's
knows
knowing
that
the
Y'all on some
that he's
game.
game.
not
Y'all on
in
some
the
Play by
game.
the
position
rules.
to settle down
Now
anyway.
you got to know
He's
You
what
doing
your
friends with a
business
man
business
that
stuff.
you
is.
had sex with?
Yes,
Who cares?
I
That's not.
I was
First of all,
friends
that
with
ain't
him
nobody
first.
business. Second of all, again, these are rules that you need to know to play the game. The problem is we are out here playing a game that we don't know the rules to,
Let me
and that's
pause.
why we're
Okay.
It's
failing. And
fact.
that's
It's a game.
everybody
Oh,
failing.
it's fact.
Ah, yeah,
Everybody
it's a
is
game. Yeah, this
failing
is a
because you
game.
don't know these
Yeah, Final
But
rules.
it's not
You
a
don't.
Fantasy.
game because he's my friend.
People,
So,
No, 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 no.
people making
Okay.
up rules, yo.
Let me
People
ask you a
making up
question. Let me ask
rules.
you a question. Because really, y'all tapping over into my show tomorrow night. Let me ask you a question. Okay.
It's fact.
Okay. So this a man, this your friend, and you had sex with him. Okay. Let's say the dude that broke up with you on Saturday. Did he know about dude?
Mhm.
Did he know that
yeah,
you had sex with him?
yeah.
He knew
Yeah.
you
What
had
do it
sex with
matter?
him,
That ain't
You
his
and
ain't
you
tell
was
him
business.
that.
cool.
Wait, he ain't gonna
Hey,
care
That
no,
that.
ain't
No,
his
no,
you
business.
was
That's
If
not
cool.
he
his
told him that,
business.
his the first thing in his mind is going off is I might get them draws too.
He in there. That's what I
Why?
said. That's
That's
all I
not
was
his
saying. He in there.
business. I wouldn't
no.
even
He
allow the
no.
question.
He
I
didn't
wouldn't
ask
even
me
allow
about
the
it. Like he
question.
didn't even
I
know
know that's right.
specifically. It was like a general topic that we
Hey,
talked about. He was
Mm-mm.
like, nah, like
I'm gonna tell you
I'm
at
not okay
ease.
with you
I'm back
having
in there.
friends that you had sex with. Like, sounds like a personal problem. I don't know.
What he say? He
He
said, wait, say it again, Doc. I didn't catch that.
he said he's not okay with me having friends that I've had sex with.
Exactly.
What
That
But
was
don't
he,
do
but
my
he
this
doesn't
if
point.
you
have
want
a
to be
right
That's
to
my
serious?
say
point.
that.
And
He
but
doesn't
that's what
have
I'm
a
saying. Like
right to
he
that. He
didn't
Well,
doesn't
know
have a
that
right
I
to
had
say
it
sex
ain't
with
anything.
Well,
okay.
he
It
somebody.
has
doesn't
the
Selena,
right to
matter.
that.
To
Me
He has the
each
Selena,
his
having
yes,
right.
own.
we
He
like
do have
doesn't.
a right. She
No,
talking
he
about he ain't
doesn't.
got a right.
He
You got a
right,
doesn't.
right.
exactly.
He
That's why I
Selena,
don't
doesn't.
care. That's why
He
I
You
just
got a
don't
doesn't.
Selena.
talk
Tell
right
me
about
to.
it because
how.
it's like it don't
Okay,
matter.
Tell
I'm gonna
me
tell you
how.
how, Selena.
Where?
I'm gonna
Where?
tell you how, Selena. Say okay,
Tell me.
Selena. Say you
Where?
got your man right now, and when and
I
this
don't
guy
care.
that you.
You
Okay,
got
no.
right. I'm
So
gonna make
you
the same argument that he made, but
no,
go
you
ahead.
got a man right now, and this guy that you call friend or whatever. But this guy that you call friend, he didn't ate the cookies. He didn't did it all. But this friend keeps coming around, and your man don't even know. And then one day you say, "Oh yeah, that's such and such." We good friends. And then you hear through the grapevine. Well, he hear through the grapevine that y'all had sex.
Well, he
Do you
wouldn't hear
think
through
that
the
man gonna stay
grapevine
with
Thank
because
you.
you?
Right.
he
Do
doesn't
you
know
think that
anybody
man
that
gonna
we
stay
know.
with
I don't.
you? No.
Here's the thing.
Selena
I don't
said it
know
ain't his
what
He
type
doesn't
business
know
of.
though.
anybody that we know
She
I
said
anyway.
it's
don't
not his
know.
business. Selena
Listen.
said it ain't his business.
I
And I
don't
don't get
know.
and my business don't
Because
get
I
talked
don't know
about
what
like
type
that.
of
Like
women this is. But these are
That
first
mess
of all, this a
around.
question that
So
doesn't
why
need
you
to be
let it be made
had.
known?
I'm not gonna. A lot of people want you to know who they slept with and
I
different
ain't
stuff
heard
like
it. That
that
ain't gonna
because
work.
they want you to feel. They want a man to feel some type of way, like as if
exactly.
they're, to desire them. It's like, I don't. I make sure that I don't make a man feel no type of way. So ain't no point in you knowing who I didn't slept with. Now you don't need
Exactly.
to feel
He
like
would he
that.
would never
But
even
Yeah,
that's
you're
you
not
know
supposed
what?
to
That's
know
not being
that.
100 though.
You don't. No,
We
it's
talking
not
about being
about.
100.
No, it ain't about being
No,
100. That's
no,
my
it is.
business. That's my personal
Exactly.
business, and
So this man,
I'm
this
protecting
man that you're
you.
letting into your family, like
That
you, okay, this
that
dude is
ain't
your
your
husband
business,
now,
bro.
but this man is your friend, and you let him into your family, and you didn't have sex with this man, and you ain't gonna let your husband know that you had sex with him.
Okay, now you're saying this is my husband, and
He's
Husband,
your
yeah,
that's two
husband.
that's a
different.
different
Do you now
situation
you
though.
see status change?
Oh,
Do you
so
Exactly.
just see
now,
That's
status
not
so
even the
now
change?
the
same thing.
status change.
Now
Okay,
status, this man has a right to
Exactly.
me. This man has a claim
Yes.
to me. And so when this
Dwayne,
man is asking questions, he has a right to
Dwayne.
ask them. Do you
Exactly.
understand? And that goes both
Thank you, Mary.
ways.
Yeah, my
That
bad.
goes
Thank you.
both ways. It goes both ways.
Cause
That's
and
what I
that's
was
why
talking about.
I
That
don't
status
ask those
change.
Okay.
questions.
I need y'all to take it to a
I
one.
don't care.
I need y'all to take it to a one because right now we still at
I
zero. We
guarantee
I
I
still
think
at
y'all
guarantee
in
zero.
y'all
you
feelings.
I have
We
been
at
in the
I think
zero.
that
same
we're in
room
zero. I think
probably
y'all
with
in
Look,
him
y'all
and some
feelings.
other
look,
chick he didn't have sex
look,
with, and I don't
look.
know it because
You're
I
at
didn't say it
zero.
because it's not none of
You're
my
at
business.
zero. Hey, Will.
Wow.
No, I know the
Okay, this
rules,
this is
bro.
a lesson in minding your
I know the
own
rules. Mind
business.
your
Do you know how
business.
happy I
Mind
am
your
No.
when you mind
business.
your own
I
Mind
business?
your
think no,
business.
because at the end of the day,
Mind
Like
your
I know if I
business.
had a
seriously.
woman, if I had a woman that was my my friend that I got the cookies and she hanging around me and my current woman, and I never ever say that, oh, I already know it's gonna be some smoke in the city.
Get out your feelings, fam.
Exactly.
Why don't you get
Because
that?
for me, I wouldn't care because at the end of the day,
Yeah, that's it.
look,
That's you
look,
right
I'm
there.
finna break
Get
it
out
down.
there.
Who
Get
who
out
in
there.
they feelings? Who in they
At
feelings?
the end of the day, 'cause see,
Anybody
y'all,
who don't
Yeah, because you're making it seem like it makes a difference because you
No,
had sex with this
no,
person and you didn't. If you want
it
to
don't.
have sex with somebody, that's still the same thing as
That's
having
still the
sex
same
with them.
thing.
I'm saying,
It says it in the
I think
Bible.
people
Where
need to
two
know
or more
what's
years, you've
going on.
already done it in your heart. So don't worry. If
Why?
you want to, you've
Okay,
already
I can
had sex
feel
with this
this
person
though.
in your mind. Trust me.
No, ain't no way.
Even if you
Okay, I'm gonna
did,
say this
you did in your mind.
as a
did,
man, ain't no way
but
I'm
she
gonna have
did
a
tell the
woman around
truth.
I had
Sometimes
sex
the
with.
desire is worse than the actual knowing. Like you
She did
actually
tell the
know how
truth.
it is. So if you're already not with
Who you
that
talking
person
about,
for a
Will?
reason.
Doc told the truth. I mean, I like missed probably about 5-10 minutes because
Yeah,
my
because I'm gonna tell you what Doc
power.
said. I'm gonna tell you what
Yeah,
Doc
but
said.
but
She
no
said
no
it in a
no. What
roundabout
she
way.
just said on in your mind. Yeah, I always tell
I
people,
play that too.
Finish
you
up.
What's
generally
up, Black
know within
baby?
the first few minutes of
Finish
seeing
him.
somebody if you're gonna let them mess around with you.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know
Yes,
it.
Formula.
you have
For
to trust
real.
them. Like that's my whole thing is if you trust
Yeah,
the person that you're with, it doesn't matter who is around that they done had sex with, who they want. It don't matter
it
because
don't
you
matter.
trust them to not do
But
something like that to you and it not be a conversation that been had
No.
like, oh
Even
well,
even if they
I
but
are,
don't
I
that
do
don't
feel
got nothing to do
fulfilled.
with you.
So if you don't
That ain't got
fulfill
nothing to do
me,
with you.
then like I don't know.
It
Oh
don't.
Whatever.
man,
You
I do
want
feel the
somebody
need to
to be
address.
willing. You want somebody to be willing. You want
Dwayne, you
somebody.
quiet. I need you to talk, Dwayne.
They have to have it. They have to have the willingness.
Huh? They talking.
But, but
They have to have the
Hey,
willingness. They have to
Yes.
have the resources. They have to have the relationship. Okay. And so you want people to be willing not to sleep with somebody else, not because, oh, we've been together forever. Oh, we got
Right.
children together. These are all manipulative tactics. I want to be with somebody that's willing to give up, stop, turn from all the other stuff and turn to me. Not because we've been together, not because of what I do, because
wait,
they
hold up, time
choose.
out.
Yes, King.
Something must have happened.
Yes,
Something
King.
must have happened when I got disconnected with my audio, with my laptop disconnected.
How do
Because
we end
what
up
you
here?
saying now does not sound like what I heard earlier.
I
As
don't know. It's
far
the same
as
thing. It's the same exact thing. We're
It
talking about
is.
status
It
change.
definitely is.
And so in a friendship, this
Mm.
courtship, not
oh,
dating,
so
again, these
what
more
changed
made
the
up terms.
status?
Change of status is only when there's engagement, when you're espoused, married. That's the only time it's a status change.
So
Other than
you
that,
telling me? So you telling me because the status changed, you think that you gonna go from being like this, nothing there, so all of a sudden like that?
Come on,
And
no,
Will.
that's not
Teach,
what I'm
are
brother.
you
saying.
kidding
I'm
me?
not saying
Teach,
no. I'm
brother.
not
It's
saying
not.
that
It's
at
not
all,
even
King.
that. It's not
It's
even that.
called
Man,
development
y'all.
of friendship and development of relationship over
But if you
time.
don't,
So
based
you
on
get
what
to,
you said earlier, you said because of status, there was no status change. You're just friends. You're free to do anything you want to
yes,
do.
you are.
So
Yes,
Yes,
you
somebody to
are.
come
yes, that is
along,
exactly true.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
That's
And
it.
still,
No,
okay.
yes.
I ain't
and
No,
with
then
it.
hold on, hold
That
on. Let
I
me
ain't with it.
finish.
but the thing
Let me
about it,
finish.
please.
So if you free to do anything and you want to do,
Yes.
and he's free to do anything he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, that this possible guy is not really looking to free to do anything he wants to do. He's actually looking for a marriage partner.
Okay.
So if you decide you wanted to do whatever it is you want to do because you're supposedly free to do whatever because you're still single, there's no commitment, even though he might have
Same for you.
possibly made it.
That's it.
That's what he
he
wants
ain't
from
he
you.
ain't he ain't made no commitment
Hold
still
on. Keep going.
until
Let him go.
A
Let him
dude
keep
will
talking.
know.
Let him keep
I ain't
talking.
even gonna say a dude. I'm gonna say for myself. If I seen you within possibly a week, within a few weeks to a month, I'm gonna know
Uh-huh.
automatically. I'm gonna know if I want to
Okay. Hold
possibly
on.
marry you or not.
Keep going, King.
Within that time period, I'm gonna be testing to see if you are long-term marriage
My whole
material.
point. So
If
we
okay.
you
on live
start
audition.
saying this
We
garbage
on
that
live
y'all
audition.
saying,
Uh-huh.
I'm not going. We
Okay.
done.
Thank you.
Okay. So we're
Thank
on live.
you.
So that's the point that you're making, King. We are now on live auditions. You're checking to see now in me if what it is that you desire, I too want. You don't want me to want it because you want it. You want me to want it because I want it. You need to watch to see exactly what it is that I'm doing, what I'm going to do when you're not around, if we're not together, X, Y, and Z. You need to see all of my actions. And all
But
of
what I'm
that is going
saying,
to
what
show
you
just
saying
me
is
in my
wrong. That's
natural
wrong
habitat.
mind frame.
no,
You've
no, it's not
already
because
clashing.
that's how
No,
free will works.
that's how
God gave us free will, and that's
exactly.
And
It's
exactly
the
free
how it
will
same
is
works.
why
exact
they have
thing.
sin.
It's the
That's
same
a
But
exact
That
problem.
thing.
sound like
but
game to
It's
even
me.
the
but
same
even
That
still,
model.
sound
even
like
still,
It's all
game.
game,
If
bro.
you
They
it's
running
not
if
about
you
game.
want to
having
use
sin.
free will as an
They running
excuse,
game with the
No,
you
game.
it's the same
already
It's not an
model.
submitting
excuse.
No,
yourself to have
King.
a
It's not
No,
an
problem.
King.
excuse. It's
We're
exactly
not
what it
using
is.
it as an excuse,
I
King.
can't
They
It's a
tell
running
you what
model.
you
game.
can or can't
It's the
do.
model.
I can't tell you that. I
Yeah,
can't
it's the
tell you what
motto,
you can or
King.
can't do. I can't force you to do anything. And if I
Correct.
do so, I am
Yes,
going against God's will.
that's
God's will is
right.
for you to have your own
Your
will.
own will,
Meaning
bro.
that means that if you're not having sex with other women, that's because you chose to do
You
that. I
chose
didn't
to.
tell you, oh, you can't
Yeah.
be with me if you having sex with other women.
Yes.
I can't, even if I do
This
say
is what
that,
God
That's
I
wants
not
from
what
still
I
don't know.
said.
us.
I still don't
This
know
is
if that's
what He
what you're
wants from
doing. I
us.
have had
They
a
run a
friend
game.
that
No,
cheated
this
on
ain't
me the
game, bro. This
entire
model.
time we were together. And this was before I had
This
the
model.
concept of being friends, of me still being single.
Modeling.
We weren't
It's
married. We
model.
were
It's
not married.
model.
So
We.
he wasn't cheating on me. He just wasn't being honest. He
That's
wanted
it.
me to be exclusive with him, and he was not exclusive
That's
with me.
it. That's
We
all.
agreed
There is no cheating.
that's
You
what we would
can't
do, and
cheat
he didn't
in
do that.
single. You
You
can't
can
cheat
only
in
cheat a
He
single.
test.
was
You
dishonest with
that
me.
come listen, Teach King, and you
Wait,
can't cheat
say it
in
again,
single.
Dwayne.
You can only cheat on a test.
Come on and teach.
Exactly.
Come on and
But
teach.
Unless you
and
But
married.
but
did I
that but
not
that's
just
the
say you
but
being
that's the
Unless
point
you
tested?
that we're
married.
Come
making,
on.
and
Unless
that
You
is
can
the
you
only
point,
you
and
can
that
only
is the
do that
point
if
that
you're
we're
married. You
making,
can't
Yeah.
do
and that is
you
literally
ain't
the point
testing in
that
your
we're
I
single.
making. You
literally
just
just
made
said
our
you
point.
being tested
Hey, hold on. They
after
said we got a
three, 4
caller. They said we
months.
got a caller.
You have failed the
I hope
test
it's
in the
Princess
first
Jenny.
few months.
Someone on the
I
You
hope it's
tested.
Princess
phone,
Jenny.
Will,
on the
Will.
phone.
Princess Jenny.
Hey, I need that.
With his lighter.
Y'all burn up.
Yes,
What's going on?
welcome to Rock Single. Welcome to Rock Single. Who's calling? I can't hear nothing.
It sounds like they underwater.
They driving more likely.
I can't hear nothing.
I can't hear.
Welcome to Rock Single. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I think they
Oh,
drowned.
you're on the air.
Yeah,
You're on the air calling.
Yeah,
they
they
gone.
Yeah.
probably moving. Yeah.
They
I hope
found
it's
it.
Princess
But
Jenny.
you just made our point though.
Yeah,
Like
you
that's
did.
literally our point.
Yes.
Who just made your
I
point?
thought he did when he said you can't cheat on nothing but a test. But
Right.
we were in a quote unquote relationship. We had agreed to be
Oh,
exclusive
okay.
with each other, and he was still not exclusive. So that means he
And
lied
look
to
who
me.
agreed.
It
But
has
see, the
exactly
Look
thing
who
is,
agreed. Look
it
who
has
agreed.
but
So
but
that
see, the
you
thing
got a
is,
man-made contract. You got a man-made contract
okay,
without God. And all that was a setup for failure. So you just built a whole house on sand.
exactly.
And
Yep.
you looking for God afterwards. No, he has foundation. And the same foundation he has set up for us with relationship with him is the same foundation he wants us to model. So no, he ain't forcing us to be his. He didn't already asked us to be his. The invitation is on the table. You're gonna do what you're supposed to do, obey or follow what he got going on to belong, or you can get along. Like
I only
he's
agree
the
with
whole
marriage.
thing. He
I
agrees.
Jesus
only agree with
Christ,
You
marriage.
yeah,
can get
but
absolutely.
along.
look, but
But that
look,
other friendship stuff,
if two people have agreed that they're
That
exclusive, then that's a whole nother thing. That's just
that's
like some
horrible.
dude. That's just like you here it is.
But even
That's
still
just
within a
like,
friendship, that's a
but
lie.
look,
You don't want your
Mhm.
friends to lie to you.
okay, but it's just like Will being in a relationship. Okay, old girl ain't married, but Ty walk up and say, just be disrespectful. Like
right?
straight simp mode, side chick mode, side dude mode. Want to be
Right.
hollering at Will good. No, dude, we exclusive. You feel what I'm saying?
Cornball behavior.
How are
There,
you
there's
exclusive?
Cornball behavior.
How are you exclusive? Is my question.
when
How did
when
you
you
come
have
up
the
with
conversation. If
rules
When
when
you
to
had
when
that
be
no,
conversation,
exclusive?
it's the
Okay, but
conversation.
so
It's
then
the
why not get
conversation
married?
because
Why not get
that's
married?
how. Listen though, that's
Go
how
ahead.
most dudes and women playing games with each other because they never have the conversation because
that's true.
everybody's trying to not get one up and now it's an overall game. That's the issue.
Uh-huh.
That's the issue
But
overall.
the
But the
issue that I'm
minute
hearing too, King, is that you use the word exclusive. So you have a contract between a man and a man that's fallible. So how
you
is
have the
that
word,
kingdom? How does
Wait,
that
hold
work?
on. A man
How
and a
does
man.
not man and man? I'm talking about man and
Like
man as the
person.
general term used like
Yeah.
Adam and Adam King. That's what I mean. So you have a term, you have a contract that's fallible now because God's not in that contract. When you are married, you're making an agreement between you and God, not you and the other party. I'm
Wait,
talking
hold
to
on,
God.
hold on, hold on.
Go ahead,
how
shoot,
do
I'm
you
King.
get
confused.
there? How
I'm
do you get
confused.
there?
How do you? It's called friendship. Can you just continue on?
Exactly.
If
Exactly.
you look at
I'm
Because
confused too, Will.
hold on, it's called friendship. We just
because
continuing
it
on.
goes back to
Go ahead.
what Will was saying earlier. At some point, it shifts from chase to pursue.
It sure does.
It
But
number one, if you a man that findeth the wife, that means he ain't looking. That's just like you might as well
good.
say a CEO or a supervisor
Keep
finding a
going.
manager.
Yes.
He knows what he ain't
That's
waiting
right.
for you to learn how to do the job
That's
or to
right.
get promoted. He see it in
Correct.
you already. You are
Correct.
it. So
Correct.
there
So
is a
you're
difference between
correct.
a chase and
Correct.
a pursuit. So
My
that
whole point,
pursuit
King.
goes back to what Will was saying, because at
Uh-huh.
this point there has to be some type of agreement. I'm letting you know I'm not playing
So
no
it's
games with
called
you.
engagement, King. It's not called make
Exactly.
up your own
Which we
Exactly.
rules.
set the
It's
rules
not
for that.
called make up your own
We
rules
set the rules
and
for that.
call it
We control
exclusive,
it.
King.
But no man's
You're
gonna
using
come
the
into
wrong
this.
No,
word.
but
No
No,
man's
but
gonna
my
come into a relationship after a
you
week or two
you
and say, "I'm ready to be
no, he's
engaged to you."
not. That's why it
but
takes
Exactly.
time.
So
why you
That's why
have
basically, what
that's
we're
why you're
saying
friends.
here is
That's why
the
you're
it's
fellas,
friends.
friendship over
we're all,
time, King. Look
but
at
the
the look.
fellas, what we're all saying is we're not finna deal with the guys who are some isms, schisms, bucket heads, or futures out here. We're
Correct.
not talking about futures. We talking
Right.
about dudes who are legit coming to the table looking
Yeah.
for a wife.
Correct.
That's
Fact.
what we're
Right. We
talking
And
ain't
about.
I can
doing no
Right.
hold
game. We
on.
ain't doing
So,
no
Hold on.
games.
I can
so
We
I
don't
can
know
hold
games.
on, hold
And
on,
those
let's
and
hold
let's
on.
those
let's
that are
let's
looking.
look at it right.
Hold
Let's look
on,
at it
hold
right,
on.
like
Let
you
me
said.
finish so you can
Go
get a
ahead.
more
Sure.
better understanding.
Sure. Sure.
Um, so there is when you're establishing a friendship, okay, yeah, that's fine. But you automatically going to the point because I'm automatically coming out and saying, like, okay, we're establishing this friends, but I'm building more than friends.
Okay.
And as
Okay.
the time goes, within whether it's a month or whatever, I'm seeing things from you. I'm letting you know what this
Cool.
is about.
Correct.
So if you're deciding to have the mentality of we're just friends and I can possibly do whatever it is I want to do, we're done.
Here's the
Fact.
thing. Okay,
Thank
stop right
you.
there.
Okay.
Stop. Can
Thank
you stop
you.
right there?
Okay.
Can you
Everything
stop
ain't
right
I'm
for
not
there?
wasting my
everybody.
Okay.
time.
Okay. Stay right
First
there.
of all,
Stay
Thank
I'm
you.
right
like
there.
like we said
Please.
earlier, I'm about to be 40.
So
I'm
so
not
Please.
so
gonna
you so
waste
you
my
only so
time
you
with
only
you.
date
So
one
stay on
person.
So
game.
wait,
Stay on
wait. Please
game.
stay right there. Please stay right there. Please stay right there because you made valid points. See, I'm thinking that for me, when you're talking, it's like there's a move. Okay. So let's be very clear. You made a valid point. You're saying, let's just say, I'm using an example, just me and you. I got my head on right, you got your head on right, right? And let's just
Right.
say you're looking at me again. This is still part of friendship. You're evaluating me in my natural habitat and natural environments over time. You're trying to see exactly who I am, what I'm gonna. All of this is still status. It's still friendship. This part is not going to change. Let's say we decide to sleep together. I made a soul decision. You made a soul decision. That doesn't bound us to each other. That's still friendship. God ain't recognizing that. He's not honoring that. We're
So if we're
talking
gonna
about
talk
it.
about God
Hold on,
and
King,
we talk about this
please.
Bible,
Hold on, King, please.
because this chick
So
in the
we're talking
comments pretty
about
much is in line
we're
with you, and I
talking
gotta
about
address that.
Facts.
hold on, King. So again, I'm
Go ahead,
saying,
do towel, do
yes,
towel.
sir, yes, sir. So I'm saying, so you said that you've made your position clear. You're talking to me, you're telling me, hey, this is what I want. I see in you. I'm looking for a wife. This is what I want. Now my response to that can be sure thing. I'm interested in that, but I can say one thing and my behavior is something totally different. And so my behavior is that I'm willing on my own to cut off whoever I'm talking to be exclusive to you, even without a ring, even without an agreement, because that's me playing the role, like Ann is saying. You're not gonna get nobody that's just going and doing whatever. No, you're watching them in position doing what they would normally do. And that's seeing me from afar, seeing me working. It ain't got nothing to do with me pursuing. It has me do with everything about my being and my purpose. So again, this don't have nothing to do with exclusive relationships. That's why that's Walt Disney. That's made up. That's two people coming to some type of agreement that we gonna do something,
Walt
but that's
Disney.
not, hold on, King, that's
No,
not of
seriously.
God. That's not of God. When God has two people come together, God has people come together and you're making a commitment to him on behalf of the other party. We're not standing before each other going, I'm gonna do you and you no, that's not that, because both of us are fallible. And so we can't hold up our end of the bargain. That's why we have to have all these different types of contracts in place. But with God, God is not fallible. So when you fail, whatever it is that you fail, he has the money, the coins in the bank to take up the slack of yours. So it's all model. It's the same model with your relationship with God. It's all the same model, bro. You can't come in and making up your own rules because you want things to go a particular way, or you don't want this person to be with another person. If you don't want
Yep.
them to be with another person, it's
Marry
called
him.
will you marry me? That's
Period.
it. It's that simple. It's that
That's
simple.
it.
Cut
That's
the
how that
game.
works. That's
And
Will
literally
don't
how
say
you
that
that.
works.
marry me?
Because you know what? When you make someone
And
your
don't say that.
friend, you create a bond.
Yeah.
So all sex, all affection, all whatever bar dates, all whatever, all of that bar. Once you say you are my friend, that means I am here for you. If
That's it.
you go off and you think you done found the one, like I'm going, yes,
Make
do
the
your
investment.
But
do
you done
it.
gave that dude some cookie though.
It don't
But
matter.
we
It
ain't
don't it
worried
don't
about the
matter. It
cookie.
don't matter. It
I
don't
ain't
matter
concerned
because
about
guess
the
what?
cookie.
Guess what? He
I'm
gave me
concerned about
courtship.
this whole
We are friends
what Anthony
first.
said exclusive.
That
And
term
they
is
Because
are.
made up.
We
I
are
thought she
friends
That
said
term, that
first.
term
But
made
even
up.
still, and even
It
still,
ain't made
even
up because
still,
it's something called courtship.
oh no
So
no
it
no
ain't
hold
made
on
up.
hold on.
Hold on. That's courtship, but
people still lie.
that's
That's
People
how
not
they
still
that's
lie.
still not
Go
that's
ahead
still
on
not
that.
But we
exclusive, King. That's still not exclusivity, King. Courtship is
so
not exclusivity. That's not exclusivity.
You went to the step of
It's
Exclusivity
definitely
is
courtship
not.
made
by
up
And
rules.
Wait.
if
rejecting
you're courting, you
everybody.
absolutely shouldn't be
That's
exclusive
courtship.
because courting is
That's
exactly
moving around.
it's like speed dating.
It's not. No, it's not. It's
Exactly.
Courting
not.
is
It's
There
like
you
moving
get it
literally
around.
wrong.
That's
speed
exactly
dating.
what that is.
It's
There you
literally
go.
what it
That's
is. Yes,
exactly
it
what
is.
that
No,
is.
It's
yes,
a
it
difference.
is.
That's moving
old
around.
school
That's
courting
moving
is
around.
No,
not
That's
courting.
Courting
speed
is
dating.
not no
That's moving
speed
around.
so
dating.
modern day women
Old
mess
cool
up because they call
Courting
it
is
courting
not
is
courtship.
speed
It's
dating.
the
exclusive.
same.
The,
Courting is not
No, it's not.
exclusively dating. That's not
it,
what
Y'all
that
got
it
is.
definitely
homework.
Courting
not.
from
Yes,
old school is
it is.
Exclusive is
exclusively
this made
dating.
up term.
My
It's not.
grandparents used to have this
Exclusive
conversation
is
That's
this
about
why.
that.
made up term.
That's why that
They may have
person
had the
Where's
is
same
not.
Reverend
conversation, but they
Willie
didn't
A?
use the
It's not.
terms
It's
right.
not. The
They may have
man
had
might
it, but
have
they
been
didn't define the
exclusively
terms
pursuing that
properly.
woman, but when a woman is
That
being courted, she's being courted by more than one man. That's what
yeah,
No, she's
courtship
not.
is.
yeah,
No, no, she's
So
yeah.
not.
she
That's
has
No,
to
not
choose.
yes, they
courtship.
That's why
are.
men
No,
be
That's
Courting
having
a
is
back and
one.
biblical
doing
term.
that stuff.
Courting
Like
is
what
one
the
man.
scripture?
let
No,
me
Because if
tell
a
you
it's
what.
man
not.
Let me
We
tell
have
you what
courting
courtship.
too. We
You
got
got a
courting
chance.
too.
You
then they
got a
move
chance to
into
see. You got
the
look.
direct
You
engagement.
got a
Prayer
chance to
warriors,
see
pray for us,
courtship.
y'all. Pray for us.
You got a chance to see courtship in the opening act of Coming to America. That was the final end of what
She's
courtship
That
your
didn't make it
queen.
right.
No, but see, no,
That
see,
didn't
that
make
no,
it right.
no,
People
that's
don't
not
know
courtship.
what
She
they're
was being
talking about.
groomed from
They
birth
don't know what
to
they're
be the
talking about.
queen.
Called,
That
that
was
was
an
called
arranged
being
marriage.
betrothed.
That was an arranged
That's
marriage.
called
That
No,
being
was
it
not
wasn't.
courtship.
betrothed.
No, it
No,
That's
wasn't.
no,
being
yes it was. Yes
betrothed.
it was. She was
That's
No,
being
raised from
betrothed.
birth
no.
to be his
That
queen. She said
yeah,
that. She said,
that's
I've
called
been
being
raised from
betrothed.
birth to
Hey,
like
can we get
whatever
one
you
mic?
want
Can
to
we get
call
one
it.
mic? The listeners saying they can't really hear. Let's get one mic, everybody.
At
Okay.
the end of the day, it goes, yes, she was trained to be a queen. That means for when someone actually courted her. That the same thing with these presidents. Perfect example.
Okay.
People think that's an in and out case. These people are trained from my son's age, 8, 9, and up. They're trained already. So by the time they've been trained to double talk, you've lost that candidate. They already know how to lie. They already know how to ins and outs of that thing. It's the same thing with courtship. Yes, since you want to say I was trained this way to be a queen. Yes, that's what a mother should be teaching her daughter. So she expects a husband and not hoping and praying to God, he gonna bless me and I'm not gonna do anything. No, you already know the work. You already have done the work. You know the work. You expect it. And the same thing is happening with the son. He's being raised to be a king. So their parents are having two dual conversations that are one. And that's the thing. These modern day women today want to use cute conversation and call, oh, I'm getting courted. No, courting and dating ain't the same thing. That's just like intentional dating ain't the same thing as just regular dating. All of it out here is a
What is
game.
intentional dating?
Intentional dating is getting to the point. The point is marriage. Period.
So who's making up these words? I'm just looking
Uh, I,
at all
I,
these made up. I'm
I'm gonna
sorry,
show
because
y'all
I'm a
what
word.
it say right
I
here.
He
What it
got
say
this
right here.
fight
The
on the
dictionary
go
say
ahead.
right here.
No,
Courting.
and that's where
Be
we going. Go
involved
ahead.
with romantically, typically with the intention to marry. That's
Facts.
the
According to
definition right
who?
here.
yes, and you can do
According
that with
to
more than one person.
who?
So we check.
So
So what we
you
we
don't have a
treating this like
standard, bro.
transgender?
Google is your
Well, y'all
standard,
can just change it whatever y'all want to.
bro.
I mean, because
No,
it's right
Google
here.
can't be your standard,
It's
Facts.
bro.
right
no,
here.
no,
No,
but
Google
but
It's
can't
here's
be
even
the
your
in my
thing.
standard, bro.
dictionary that I
Going
got
in
on
on
here.
Google.
Hey, I'm the wordsmith, guys. I'm the wordsmith.
And she
Okay,
is the
you have to
wordsmith. She is the
understand.
wordsmith.
You have to understand the way words work. They're just throwing stuff in there. I mean, they have thought. Thought is a word. That's not even a real word, bro. It's
Okay,
also
so
in the
then
dictionary.
what
I,
is perfect?
It's
People
actually
have
an
So
What is
so
perfect?
abbreviation.
listen,
What is
bro.
perfect?
So what I'm saying is that there is what was the word you used? Courtship.
Courting.
When they're talking about on Coming to America and it's two people that are groomed for the matrimony. That's being betrothed to each other. Okay, that's not what we got going on.
That's a synonym.
No, it's not.
No, King. When you're betrothed to another person, that's when
That's an
you're
arranged
groomed
marriage.
up for. It's an
That's an
arranged
arranged
marriage.
marriage.
And that's what was happening in Coming to America. It's arranged
They
marriage.
actually were grooming her for him, not to be a queen, to be his queen.
Wait.
Right.
We talking about the last chick or the first chick?
The first one.
See, I'm thinking the last chick. I was thinking he was talking about the last chick.
Yeah. No, he's in the beginning.
No, I wasn't. I was thinking about the first chick. I mean, the second chick. I wasn't thinking when he's talking about Courtney. I was thinking about the second one. I wasn't thinking about the first.
No, but the second one, you saw what happened. She was willing. She was willing. Like, he didn't force her. He didn't make, like, she was willing. He didn't care about the other dude with the jail.
That was a legit court.
He let the old dude's soul flow. He didn't even bring no attention to that man. He could care less what was going on. He focused solely on her. And he gave her whatever he wanted to. He didn't require that of her. He allowed her to do it for herself. That was the whole purpose of Coming to America. He didn't want to be with nobody that didn't want to be with him because of what, I mean, that wanted to be with him because of who he was. He just wanted somebody to be with him because of himself, and they wanted to, the willingness. And that's exactly what God wants.
The movie could have been over in the first opening act. It could have, in real life, that movie should have been over in 10 minutes.
You talking about when he told the woman
everything that was going on in the beginning.
Yeah, he didn't want her.
Was considered culture.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning of that movie, in that opening act, was considered culture. When he comes over to America, over to America and starts searching out hard in the street, that's not even on point. That's true. We do stuff over here. That's not order.
That is true. Yeah, that's true.
Listen.
Order.
So you saying the right?
Second movie, he's got a baby out of wedlock.
You saying it right?
The second one is right.
Oh, I ain't seen that second movie yet. I ain't seen the second.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
No, you're right.
Dwayne telling the story. He telling the story.
He came over here and moved like
now it's on the trailer.
Us move.
Oh, it's on the trailer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He went out of royalty to find a thought. Come on, man.
Listen, it's the truth, and you're telling the truth, bro. And so the word you use is that this is culture, and you're absolutely correct. And so God has a culture. He has a way. He has a lifestyle, and this is the thing: we trying to bring in that Coming to America culture into His kingdom, and it don't work like that. You cannot bring in exclusive relationship. He doesn't honor that. He honors your marriage. He honors your engagement. So you can't bring in these made up rules that you and her gonna get together and we're gonna just be exclusive. Let me tell you what God says exclusive. Marry me. We got
to wrap this thing up, everybody.
That's why you got to use proper words, and courtship leads.
Use it.
Dating doesn't lead.
And courtship is the proper terminology. Dating is not. Courtship still doesn't give you any rights
and it's
to another
exactly.
individual.
You still can't ask
still
her
don't have a right.
about what she's doing or who else is courting her. That's what I'm saying. When a woman is being courted, she's definitely being courted by
That's true. That's true manhood. Okay.
A man might only court one woman, though.
What people aren't understanding is that true courtship, you have decided
it's exclusive.
on a woman, and you are already.
You decided on the woman, but the woman hasn't decided on the man.
We got to wrap up in a few minutes.
The courtship is for the woman to choose, not the man to choose.
That too.
Wait, hold on. I mean, y'all talking Bible and all that.
Hey, we got to wrap up, y'all. We got to wrap up. We got to wrap up, everybody.
But hold on, I'm gonna say this is my last point. I ain't gonna say nothing else. We talking Bible and God and all this stuff. The whole biggest issue with Joseph and Mary is because Jewish custom, they had a year, and once they established that they're going to marry each other, in which they did the whole courtship thing. If that was not honored during that time period to be exclusive to each other, Joseph had the right to go out there and stone Mary.
That's called engagement.
I mean, it's really that simple.
They were engaged. That's the thing. They were engaged. They were espoused. When you go and look at that, they're espoused, bro. That's engagement. And so marriage espoused is one and the same. What he was saying was that it's called an earnest agreement. That's what engagement is. That's the money on wood to say I got enough in the bank to make it all good or to close the deal of marriage.
And you have to have a sense of... If you didn't close that deal within the time frame, she can be stoned. Correct. So that what you're talking about is espoused. And how do you think that you're actually going to get an engagement if you show no form of a commitment?
Facts.
You
Bro,
can't
ain't
get it.
nobody said, hold,
I've already
but
said
nobody
that.
said
I'm
that.
not
Hold on,
going to
King.
commit to you.
King, nobody
That's
is
not
telling you that you're
we
nobody is
making two
telling you
different
that you're
points.
pursuing that. You're just saying that the people that you're looking for is already in the arena. So this is something that you possibly don't even have to worry about. But what you do have to worry about is the fact that this person still has to be willing. That's what you want. You don't want to twist a hand. You don't want to force a hand. You want them to be willing to love you
I'm not
regardless of the
twisting
fact.
nobody's hand. I
Correct.
already said I'm
Exclusive
testing you.
twist is a
I'm
hand.
watching you. I'm listening
Okay.
to you,
So
just like I've
all
been
of
listening
that's
to you
friendship,
all.
King.
That's why
That's all friendship,
my
King.
responses have been that way, simply
Correct.
for the mere fact that certain things you have said don't line up for what the stuff I was saying, as well as what Anthony's saying. Go back and rewatch this. Trust
Go back
me.
and reread it. Yeah, because it's not
Yeah, I've
it's
heard exactly what y'all said,
I,
and
I
y'all
feel
points
what
Okay.
y'all
make
saying,
sense.
but the
Y'all
rules,
points make exact
yeah,
sense, but
there's no
the
rule there. There's
rebuttals
no
that you're
law
making to
there.
what we're saying, we're not
There's no
saying
law.
the same thing. Like you're disagreeing
Mm,
with what we're not even saying.
And
Yeah.
that's
okay.
all
Right,
Like I don't think
right.
you understand what we're saying.
No, I don't think
But
you
you
all were
disagree, but we're
understanding
not
what we were
saying
We know
that.
saying.
it. No, we
No,
understand
we
exactly
do.
what you're saying. We do, and
Well,
it makes
no.
sense.
Let's wrap
And
this up,
I
y'all.
actually agree with you. I
and
actually
that
agree with you. But what I'm
Right.
saying is, I don't think you understand what we're saying. You're
Yeah.
disagreeing with what we're not even saying.
Correct. I agree.
Well,
Because
first,
All
we're
right.
first to
agreeing
do with
with
the
you.
issue with the fact that Doc mentioned a old story when we were talking present time at the beginning of this, which actually, when we realized that you were actually telling an old story that wasn't even current because you first made the statement that you had a friend, we associated that friend because you didn't signify. You didn't signify that the story that you then started telling was an old friend. Your transition was not good. So
Oh,
you
what
made
friend? What
us
do you
all
mean?
thinking that, oh, okay, you're talking about the current guy that you let get some, which
Oh
is
yeah,
why he
no.
went into a
Oh yeah,
tangent.
no. Oh
Like,
yeah,
what the
no.
heck did you talk?
No.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, no. Those were
That's
two
what originally took
completely
the whole mess
unrelated
off.
situations. Yeah, those were two completely unrelated situations. The one I brought up was relevant to what we were talking about currently. Not the same person.
All right.
That boy,
Very
this
safe.
boy just got as quiet as a
Cause
library.
this is
I know we got
because
quiet.
listen, I know we gotta wrap up, and I'm with you, Doc. Though I feel like you guys are disagreeing with something we're not
Not
saying.
even
We are in
saying.
total
Yeah.
agreement with what it is that you're saying. I totally agree with if you want to go ahead and call it the courtship period. But I'm saying that the other party still has to have a willingness, just like you. They have to want to be with you as well, and they have to want to stop all whatever it is that they got going on. If they got another side, which that's not your business. If they got, somebody else, they have to stop and want that, and you should also want that. And again, like these made up rules and stuff, ain't no law in it. And God's not honoring it. He's only
Oh,
honoring that marriage, and he's only honoring, like you said, what greater love is this? That friendship. Yo, get that friendship right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
and
imperative.
he said
It's foundational for every relationship. But you
he
Mm.
got
said
to
we got to wrap up.
establish.
Yeah,
Go
we
ahead.
got to wrap
Yeah,
up.
he said we got to wrap up. And
Okay.
I think this
Okay.
part really needs to be said because if this is the problem where we have a lot of this, even the stuff that happened in Malcolm and Marie, that where
I ain't
we
even see
said
that movie.
something that we were actually on par with, and then you just turn around and say you agree with us. Therefore, you interjected in that other part was totally unnecessary because it took it to away from where we were, and we were
No,
still on
No, it didn't.
no,
what
it
we
No, we were.
were.
didn't.
No,
No, it
So
didn't.
we
that
You make
clarified what we were
no,
saying.
you
hold
make
on.
statements. You make a lot of statements in one statement. And so it's not us interjecting, it's us addressing each statement individually. So that's not what it is. We're saying, hey, right here, this is where there's an agreement. But right here, this is where there's an issue. So it's not us interjecting, it's just dealing with each situation or each thing that you're saying
Neither Tony and
individually.
I were on what you were talking about. We were talking about being exclusive ourselves in general, no one else.
But that's a made
Therefore,
up
the stuff
term.
about a woman doing whatever it is she wanted to do
This
had
person.
nothing to do with us. Therefore, it should have
It do,
stopped right
King. It,
there.
it do, King, because
It
that
doesn't.
your whole exclusive status has nothing to do with the other party. That's just you making
Exactly.
a conscious decision to say that you are exclusive. You
And that's
still
what
can't
we've been
force
saying this
another
whole
hand. That's
time.
what we're saying,
That is
King.
why you are
That
just friends.
that's why, and
Because
that's exactly
no one is requiring you to be
nobody.
exclusive.
Nobody. You decided that on your
That's
own.
what you expect. But
Right.
that's
See,
not
and now you about to
necessarily
be
what you're
upset.
going to get.
Actually, that's not what you expect. That's what something that's asked. If you're
No,
going to
and
Well,
even
you
actually
and
can't
you
be,
ask that
asking, you're
though, bro.
expecting
You
it.
can't
You're not
ask
gonna
it.
ask something and then
You
no.
don't have a right to claim it. You don't have a right to claim it.
Right.
Christian.
which is why I said what I said earlier about bringing the chick in. That's why I said that.
You can,
If
and,
if
and
it's
again, you
if it's
can.
not going to be, if you're coming out the gate saying, okay, I'm looking for marriage, none of this aspect of what we're talking about as far as the whole not being exclusive and doing whatever it is and that
But I
choice,
mean, even
none of
still,
that
like
stuff will apply.
if no, actually it
It
does.
has to,
If
because you
I'm
got
looking
to
for
look at the
marriage, I'm not just
rules.
looking at one
No,
person.
because if you're not
No
I'm
playing the
matter
not
what.
looking
games,
at.
you're
I'm
going to
looking. I
move
guarantee.
on.
No, it's not
No,
about
no,
games.
it's not
It's still
about
about
that.
there's rules,
That's
there's
not about
law.
being game.
That's all it is. It's not.
If you're
There's a
honest.
way in which, and like
Y'all,
Aunt
clearly,
said, it's called
y'all don't
culture.
understand the whole essence
It's
of
culture.
marriage and how a
I
man
do.
determines
Yeah,
on what.
I do understand it.
How do you?
but
Are
you
you
do
married?
I
understand.
do. I
But you
Are
do.
used
you
to be.
married?
Hold on,
But you
King.
do
Okay, we
I
gotta
understand.
was
go. We
married.
gotta go,
I
y'all.
was. I was married. Yes, I was. And then I have been taught and retaught what marriage and what that structure looks like in the foundational
Who
terms.
determined
One,
you getting
hold
married or
on.
not?
God determines that, King. I'm not. I'm
No,
not.
No.
the man
Hold on. Wait.
does.
Hold
God
on.
didn't come down and say, "Oh, you
Wait.
two are
You just. No.
now
No. 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 He's not.
married."
Hold on, King,
No,
because
the
you're
man
wrong.
does.
You're
He
wrong. The
makes
man.
that choice.
Wait. No. No.
He
No, King.
makes the
King,
proposal to you.
hold on,
And if
King.
a man
That's
decides
not the
to get
question you
married,
just
you're
asked.
getting a ring
That's
based
not the
upon
question you
him.
just asked,
That's
King.
how it
That's
goes.
not the
It's
question
not
Now, if
you
you
just
just
want to
based
get,
on
asked,
if a
him
bro.
woman
though,
determined to
But
then
that
go get married to a woman,
can
it's that
you
simple.
listen to
because
me?
he could ask,
That's
but that
not
don't
the
mean I'm gonna say
question
yeah.
you just asked. You
That's still
asked
so.
me. You
So
asked
God
me.
gonna
Hold
twist your
on.
tongue and make you
Hold
say
on,
yes?
King. You just
That don't
asked
make
me.
sense.
You
That don't make
said
sense.
who determines if I get married? I said that's God. I didn't say you didn't ask me who's gonna choose me. That's
It
something
should be
totally different.
you.
That's on the man. The man is going to do the choosing. God is not going to choose your spouse. But who determines if I get married? That's part of Master's plan. That has nothing to do with you. We're all part of Master's plan. So ask the proper question. I answered that properly. You didn't ask me who is responsible for choosing in marriage. That's man. That's him. And that's the correct answer. So you are correct. But I did answer your question correctly. It is God's plan. It's Master's plan who determines who gets married. But he ain't going to pick your spouse because you're not going to
How is it
blame him.
God's
You're
when
not going to blame
you
him.
both said we have free will?
Yes, he does. So he gives you suitors. He gives you
Yeah,
people around and
So
you will
and if you
choose.
make the wrong choice,
That's
you
on
end
you.
up
Because he has a
so
unhappy.
let
Which
standard for
then
women.
means it's
He
not
has a
God's
standard.
choice.
so let me
Correct. So it's
It's
your
let me
not.
choice.
ask,
It's
let me
So
not
ask
then
your
you
God
this.
choice. It's
doesn't
not his
choose
choice
your
who
parent,
you marry.
your
It's not his
partner.
choice
Correct.
who you
And so it's
marry.
your
He
choosing, and
chooses if you get married.
everything that falls in place is on you now. Because if you didn't go according to the manufacturer's warrant, the manufacturer's manual in your choosing, now you have voided his warranty. So
It's
yes,
on you
baby, that's on
anyway.
you, baby.
It's on you
And you can
anyway.
snooze if you want to, but that's on you, baby. That is on you. That is
So
on
so
you.
so let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. Who all been married on this panel? I think
Me.
I know. Okay,
Oh, y'all,
you,
I've
you,
never been
me,
married.
you, me, and
I've
Will.
never been married either.
So let me ask you this. I'm gonna start with you, still, Will. Who's to blame for your divorce?
She filed, but
Okay, it's
as far
simple.
as it ending, me, I always take credit for it,
But you
regardless of the
gonna
fact the crap that
but
she
you're
did. I'm
but
taking
you're
I take
naming.
full responsibility credit for it.
Okay, who's the fault for yours, Mary?
Me. Both.
Okay,
Both parties. But I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
take
raise.
my ownership.
I'm
Yes.
raising my hand too.
Yep.
So if we gonna say God got all this responsibility, then He's to blame for our divorce as well.
No, no,
It
he's
no
not.
no no no.
No, he's
It
not.
goes
I
back to
chose
what
that.
Will said.
I married a
We are
man
the
that I
ones that
knew.
have that reign
No,
to make our
no,
choices.
no.
We get
I
to
married
choose.
a man that I knew was not according to the law. He was not in the word. I didn't found him in it. I tried to drag him in it. All of that was on me. I married
So do
him
you think? So do you
due
think
to
God
us
never knew?
being.
So do you
He
think
didn't honor
God
that
never knew?
marriage.
You
He
think
didn't
He was
honor that
caught off
marriage.
guard? You think He was caught off guard by that?
No, he wasn't. Nope. He knew
So
I was
so
gonna do
so
that.
then it's still
He
all in the
told
plan.
he told my
So it's
pastor
still all in the plan. We
it
can't
was
blame
still
God
all
for
it
nothing.
was
We
still
just
all a
blame
part of the
ourselves.
plan.
So
Yes.
we blame ourselves for part of who we pick everything.
It was still a
Everything.
part of the plan.
We think too deep about this stuff. We
We do.
overthink when it comes down to the spiritual stuff.
We do.
We got to do work if we want a spouse. We
That's
got to
it.
do work.
Exactly,
Yes, we do.
exactly.
Yes,
And
we
If
then
do.
I
and then
work,
when
if
and
I
then
work
when you
every job,
make a
every
choice
job I've
and it
ever
doesn't
wanted,
pan out.
every job I've ever wanted or gotten, I filled out the application. I didn't wait on
Correct.
God. I filled it out. So
Correct.
we gotta fill the application.
Correct. So what? So then, what I'm saying is, King. So what is you saying? What are you saying when you
It's
saying it?
on us,
Correct.
just
So
like Will said. It's on
right.
us.
So what are you saying though, bro? I'm saying,
You
what are you
just
saying that's
disagreeing with him.
different? What are you saying that's different from what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to figure out. I totally agree with that. It is
That
on
the
us.
way that the way you're trying to put it on God is not. We
No,
make
no, no.
No, it's
So
not
what
decisions.
part?
that. No, it's
What
not
part am I
that.
trying to put on
That's
God?
not
Can
all
you
that.
tell me?
That's
God,
not at all
God
What?
what she
gives us
said.
enough free will to make these decisions.
Correct. So
Exactly.
that's the point that we're
However,
making.
the fact
That's
that
the
you
point.
already are predetermined to get married,
Yeah.
who you marry is on you. That's
So
what she's saying. God has already had a plan. This man is going to get married.
yeah.
Who he
That's
marries
what she
is who
attempted to
you
say, but
choose.
that's not what she said.
Wait,
That is
Facts.
exactly
that
what
is
she
what I'm
said. That's
saying. It's not
exactly
what
what
you're
she just said.
hearing. It's not what you're hearing. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't. I'm
That's
not
what she
not
said.
disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's not what you're hearing. We're just like you just said about free will. We're saying the same thing. We all have the same free will in relationships. You can't make up rules. You cannot. There's no law in it, and he doesn't honor it. He doesn't honor it.
Guess that's our cue. The theme music is being played. Man,
The wrap it up music.
my apologies to everybody. This is kind of how it is on my show. We might start off with a topic and then it just goes off somewhere else on the deep end. That's how my shows are. I didn't know we was gonna do this today. My
I didn't
apologies,
either. Wow.
but next week I got something I want everybody to do for next week. I want everybody to come with their own definitions of friends,
No, you can't find the right
expectations of
one. No,
friends, cause
no.
that's what it sounds like today. Hey, Will, the
Don't
mics ain't
come up
muted.
with your
Will,
own. Don't
why
come up
y'all
with your
interrupting me
own.
while I'm
Okay.
trying to end this? Why you interrupting me while I'm trying to end this? All right,
That's abuse.
hey, come with it, because it sounds like it's a lot of nuances and stuff going on. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you all next week. Thank you.